Boogs, and we are back with another adventure. Do you want to turn down the fan? It's super loud. Yes, sir. All right, and we still have the same setup from last time where we had to end it. Only 2 days ago. Be sure to check out chapter, I think it's 55. All right, just a quick sound check. So is this sounding good with the sound check that we got right now then?
Sounds good to me.
Do you want me to try while we're working? How about I try and install?
Hold on. I want to hear. Too late. You started talking over Adam's responses to TV.
Got a good look at
I was going to say, how about we try and install the second set?
It's the reason I wear a hat.
All right. Here we go.
What?
Not too much.
Thelonious Monk's turn. Watch the last episode. We're in the midst of combat, so we're going to kick off. Everyone knows where we are roughly. Well, exactly where you are in the map, but what's going on? We can turn this off.
Yeah. All right. So sound check was successful. And here we're. Well, we should do an explanation. I mean, what if someone's just tuning in right now? Adam, what's been happening since last session, or what's happened last session?
So last session, the party came upon the convent, the old St. Augustine's convent, where they had found a way to. Someone had brought an ironwood tree from the Feywild and were growing it at this location. This was once like a holy site of Obad High, and they, 80 seasons ago, from some you asked a very old bit of moss on the tree. 80 seasons ago, they it was the last time people had been at this location, and then just recently people left, though no one had come. That's how it was described to the party. Since then, the party's been attacked twice by these strange alien-type creatures that are wearing the bodies of the dead as like just something to hold themselves together. They wear the bodies of the dead like a husk as they wriggle about. And we're in the midst of combat. Elon Musk has had his turn. Good top of the order. My last move was the xenomorph, looking one of the larger of the cloning drones, tried to jump away and then rolled a 1 on his dexterity check, and then fell back into the Spirit Guardians. Started with the Spirit Guardians, left the area with the Spirit Guardians, then fell back into the area and was shredded by otherworldly spectral power.
It was beautiful, beautiful. All right, and I guess
Just
we'll say. All right, let's quickly. Who do we have with us today? We got
same guy as last time.
Yeah, Madam. We got.
This episode's sponsored by Doomsday Discs.
Oh.
Use code exfoliate for 10% off your next purchase.
Is it really? Because I'll totally take the 10%.
Exfoliate at doomsdaydiscs.com will actually get you 10% off.
No way.
But we're not sponsored.
Okay. All right.
I've got nothing like
And who
that.
here?
I am Everett
We're officially
the Bard. You're with 3 hit points. That's all I got.
Everett the Bard, and here we got.
I'm a man of few
Thelonious
words.
Musk,
dying
D1
slowly.
for short.
Hopefully
I
not
have
so
29
painfully.
HP, so I'm doing a little better.
All right, and
Sherigan, as always, Paladin of Vengeance.
Paladin of Vengeance, and I am playing as Drakkar Noir, the cleric. And what is it again? My parents are Dulce and Gabbana. My favorite color is light blue. All right,
There you go. We got there.
through it.
We got
everybody
there.
else.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we just got into. You said combat. Thelonious Musk just
We're
finished
well,
his deal.
where we're well into combat.
Yeah.
People are in dire straits. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It is. There are not many of these creatures. There's only 2 around the party. The rest are dead. All the ones around Drakkar Noir are dead. All the ones around the Paladin are dead, except for the one hereby, which is the one that has. It's pretty fucked it up. Yeah, it's fucked it up pretty good. And these 2 small. This is one that erupted from that one, from the corpse of that one. So it has that is still alive. It hasn't taken any damage, and this one is a larger type version of that one. That one has taken no damage as well. They're all in decent repair. Meanwhile, Thelon is up top battling with the calling drones that are working their way up. You can hear another one coming up the stairs. Take your turn as we discussed. Moving on, and we're at boom.
So that guy right in front of me is in this.
Correct. That's when they start their turn.
but he's not based at 8. And
Right.
the one behind me, Tyrannid's not inside my
Yes.
Guardians.
15
Yes.
feet radius. 15-foot radius. Radius.
Yeah,
15 foot.
He's in it. He's in it.
He's in? Okay, so I don't need to take a step back.
It'd be
You
better
got them
to.
both.
It'd
You
be
got
better
them both.
Well, he's not. I'm not in the base with somebody there.
No,
Nope.
you're
Yeah.
totally out in the open. You're good.
Remember when they die, though?
Yeah, Spirit Guardians will take care of those
Oh,
guys.
true, that's a good
They just
point,
pop out.
They just
Uh,
shred.
Pop out
So
and take
the
14.
guy in front of
Oh,
me, the
16.
wormy guy,
Mhm.
DC 16. He's taking damage
Yeah, he's taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. That is a 10-sided die. 17 on the die. It was 16, and I was taking.
Oh, you passed. So
I take half for Spirit Guardians.
I was doing.
Spirit
This is told that
Oh, Toll the Dead. Sorry.
this is the start of their turn.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Um, so I'm gonna get.
Nothing wrong with
I
a
don't
good
wanna
Toll of the
get-
Dead. Is that what you're doing? You're tolling the dead?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
it didn't
missed.
work. Saved.
You missed.
Oh well. There's the
Missed
sound
the
effect
bell.
anyway. I don't want to miss the chance to do the bell.
So that piece of wood's gotta be floating around.
I think I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. You can hold. You done your thing. Guys, they're all gone. I don't need this here. They're both dead. Those guys and they are dead, but this is its spawn there. Move the tree.
Right.
Tiny little worm darts across the ground towards you, leaping towards your leg as best as it can. Mighty 14 on its attack roll. The miss. The top of its head bounces off the buckle of your shin guard, and that's the only one of those that is represented that's left. Because the other guys. Okay, you sir.
I'm gonna finish that guy off.
I'm gonna go grab.
Throw a chair up. They're behind you there.
13
I got that. I got that. You can go get it.
You slash right through him. 2 bits of wriggling worm hit the ground.
Now that guy got pushed back.
Yes.
But is he still like? Is he?
He's within 10 feet. Of
But
you.
does he look like he's gonna engage the wizard, or is
He's still facing the 2 of you. It's taken a heck of a lot of damage, but you don't see that it's really registering. So it's like still it's like just a mindless.
I still have a second action.
Yeah, you can move.
Now,
5e works is you can
and the
move,
other
attack.
thing-
Everyone's got mobility of these.
Spirit Guardian, does it manifest itself as like? Can I see? What
Yep.
can I see?
You can see kind of they almost look like souls in a lot of ways. They're just kind of floating around, circling like
And
Fiendish souls, like kind of neutral souls.
Yeah, that's right.
How's it going, Adam?
Good day.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
And have I noticed that all
So,
creatures?
Adam,
that
Adam.
enter in-
I'm
Pearl,
assuming that your
yeah,
character would just
Yeah.
know, like you're a level
Let's
5
try-
paladin. I think that you
yeah.
just know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
it
you-
would be.
Yeah.
Read here,
sure.
Carl, and describe it. I don't want. I'm not revealing.
Well, I just said to you, it looks like
Yeah,
some
it says- it
souls
says
that
here
are
is-
swirling around.
The quirk was.
If you're able, if you're good,
Yeah.
they choose it. If you're good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic.
I guess what
Yeah, so I mean, you've
guess
got
my
some
question is,
some souls
what-
that seem to almost be howling
Yeah.
as they reach out and scream things. But I'm saying as a level 5 paladin, you would know that that's
I would
Spirit Guardians,
assume
that's
let's
casting
not
it.
step inside,
Yeah.
right?
And
Yeah, yeah.
it's a free action to yell. You don't get too sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I told Effie the same.
Oh. And Jay, don't forget, Effie has +2 AC from his shield of faith.
Okay. Plus 2 AC. Okay. All right. So she's doing pretty good that way.
That's the only way she's doing good.
Yeah.
But the bard is looking pretty rough. Like I'm just saying, like
Bard's
if,
at 3 hit
if
points.
I were to attack that creature, would I be within? their
No.
guardian?
Just at the edge.
Yeah.
At the edge.
Like,
Because
it's
he's
it's halfway
he's at the
through,
edge.
and he's
Cool.
halfway through it, so
And
you'd
that's
be
what
able
I'll
to
do.
beat him in
I'll
turn.
go in between. Yeah, I'll step
Okay.
in between. Take the shot.
Anyway, thank you for doing that.
That's a
Shell
21.
of heat. After this, you're never gonna want to play
Okay,
one
so
of my
you-
games again.
It's still alive, but you've hacked off like all but one of its legs, and its massive, all of its tentacles, and its massive body just collapses onto the ground, trying to push itself away from you with the one tentacle.
Now, I'm gonna hit it with that. Bonus action.
Shield
My
smash.
shield.
You smash, yeah.
I think that's actually a skill.
No, it's a feat you can take that
Yeah,
makes
that's
it
what I mean.
stronger.
Is there?
But anyone can
Shield
like.
expert.
I didn't know you could use a bonus action to just hit with the shield. That's what I'm saying. I
Should be-
don't
It's
It's
like
like
you're
a
doing a lot
two-weapon
more
attack.
often.
You can
Yeah.
use your bonus action to attack.
Even if he was
That's
really,
just
really
all
short,
that-
you could
all
punch
just
with
all
the
that-
other
Yeah,
hand.
that's
Okay,
good
like
though,
your-
because I've got
You don't
a
get your
shield,
proficiency bonus
right?
or
I've got a
stuff.
shield, so I
Yeah.
mean I can theoretically bash the shield in that case as
Because
well.
it's not.
Yeah.
It kind of falls under the classification, not a weapon.
But that doesn't give you. The thing is,
You don't get your proficiency modifier.
I
on
know.
it,
But when you think about things like Polar Master, its whole deal for choosing that skill is that you get to do the butt attack with your bonus action for
you
one
have the
d4.
feats.
I think that we're stretching that rule a little too much to be able to make it
Let
an
me see
automatic
here.
shield bash. Like in the right circumstance, I can see it being an extra thing, but that's a
Let's go look
literal
up shield bash.
Yeah, but I
proficiency
can
that you
attack
need.
with 2 weapons at
No,
any time. I just
Can
don't get my extra
Mhm.
bonuses to my second attack.
Well,
right?
yeah, but you couldn't use it as a bonus action though. It wouldn't be your getting
No,
to
you
attack
can't.
again.
So-
That'd be during your regular attack, your action.
No, you can use it. That's what we used to do. I don't know. That's how we played it.
I've never read
Baldur's
that.
Gate 3 rules. It's you can use bonus action depending on.
Unless so-
Yeah,
Depending on what class
and it
you are.
depends on
Shield
what the
bash
action
feat
is, right?
Oh, it's shield
But in
bash
many
feat.
cases, though, frequently you can.
So the shield master feat.
So yeah, exactly. That's a feat.
It's a feat.
No, but that gives you bonuses.
No, with a
No.
bonus action, you're talking about getting a whole nother attack beyond your action of attacking. You can take the
Somebody
action
there likes
attack and
rush.
use dual weapon, but you can't use your bonus action unless you have a feat or something. Like
You could
Polearm
kick.
Master,
No, you could.
which
You
lets use
could.
the other end of the polearm,
You could, as an
or
offhand
Shield
weapon,
Master,
you could kick. You could stomp.
but
You
not
could
as
do
you.
that thing.
But you
That'll be
wouldn't
an
necessarily
action,
make it
though.
able to attack as your
No.
bonus action.
You can bonus action. Anyone can bonus action attack at any
Usually
time.
it's-
I don't think that's right.
This
That
is-
makes
Everyone's
it so that makes
People are
that
not
gives
drunk
everyone
enough yet, that's
up
the
to
problem.
3 attacks basically, 2 attacks at level 1. With what you're saying.
Well,
Which doesn't work
anyone
that
can
way.
use a sword and a light
Any
sword.
But that would be
character
as
can
their
use
action.
2 weapons as long as they meet certain criteria.
Yes, but
This
it's
is
not
called 2-weapon fighting or dual wielding requirements.
happens during action.
Use a light one-handed melee weapon in each hand.
Yep.
Don't use heavy two-handed weapons like great swords. Blah, blah, blah. Don't use ranged. So when you take an attack action, you can use a single attack roll with 1 weapon.
Single attack.
You can
yeah.
use a bonus action to attack with the other weapon.
That's
don't
using your
add-
bonus action for the
don't-
second attack.
Correct.
That's right, but that's
Yeah.
with
Saying.
2-weapon wielding. That's with the skill.
No,
of
No,
two
no,
weapons.
no, no. That's
Any
anyone
character can use 2 weapons as long as they meet certain criteria. They have to be light.
Wow.
So
Alright.
the dual
What
wielding
about-
feat lets you not
'Cause
use
dual-
light
dual-
weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, dual
And
wielding
you,
allows
and you
What
get
about
to add
shield
your
then? Do you
Yeah,
just
it's
get a
just-
shield attack whenever you want, or is that a feat?
What's a second weapon?
I
That's
don't-
what we're using it for. You like. So
You're like
But
shoving
that
damage-
doesn't meet the criteria
your
for
damage
2-weapon
is
wielding.
D4.
That doesn't meet the
Yeah.
criteria
That's
for
what you have to
2-weapon
decide.
wielding.
The light weapon.
Because I think that's a feat right there that gives you the ability to make the second
Shield
attack.
bash is like an extra thing you can do to like stun them, kind of like a fighter.
That's right.
Yeah, because shield
Because see,
master
look
gives
up
you the
Polar
ability.
Mastery. Look up Polar Mastery. Here's why I'm having that. Here's why I'm having to question this, is being able to do it whenever you want as a bonus action.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
if you look up
This is-
Polar
this is
Mastery, it's
unusual.
just
not the way it goes.
We usually do not talk this geeky.
Well, I want,
It's
it's,
your
I want to know what the answer is to this because it's a super
Well, you're
powerful
really
ability
playing,
to just be
but
able to take a
here's
second
the
attack.
difference.
It's, no, it's okay. It's fair. It's
Like,
just
that's-
that
that's-
Here's
that's-
here's the
that's
thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Right. With this is specific.
Yeah.
Remember when we're reading it to a two-handed weapon that has reach.
That's right.
So it's not the same as a shield.
But wouldn't
this
it?
attack uses the same ability.
Yep.
It gives you the modifier to
you
do
the
the same
extra
attack
step. Yep.
modifier.
Okay.
You can still. It doesn't say you can't do
So
it.
that's not getting the minuses.
You're not
of the thing.
proficient to do it.
Well, just look it up then. Do a quick search. Can any
'Cause
character
if I've
use a
got-
bonus action as a second
I'm
attack?
good.
Yeah,
I think we're
That's what
good.
it just said.
I
If-
think
If you've
I-
got two
I-
short swords,
because you're not getting the bonus from the proficiency.
I get what you're saying, but that's
So,
under a
I look at
specific
DM ruling for
circumstance.
today, and then
Yeah, yeah.
revisit this after.
Yeah.
What's the DM
here's my,
ruling?
my defense.
Can you do it?
Two short swords, stab,
Yeah.
or stab and hit with my shield. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of skill.
I'd say if it was a buckler as your shield, possibly.
But why would
But
it
like
be different?
using a heavy shield as your attack, that's a real
As
attack.
someone
Hit-
who would
you know-
Actually, look up buckler. I think buckler
as,
actually.
as the guy who, as the guy who knows
I'm not gonna-
weapons,
we're doing
as the
it.
guy who knows weapons.
This is the way. This is the way it is.
Okay. All right.
I revisited
No,
it, but
so-
I'm pretty
Spent
sure
like
that-
10 years doing
we've been
that
doing
way.
it this
Yeah.
way. We've been doing it this way for a long time because it's
All
an
right.
offhand attack.
Hey, that's all
I was
good.
gonna
It
make
just
that.
makes
Anyone
it so
can
I don't
make
have to
an
use my
attack.
war cleric ability to make a second attack if I want to. I can just go and
No,
I can
but
make
your
a shield
second
dash.
attack is a full attack.
With all your
No, my
bonuses.
All
bonus
your-
action.
No,
Yeah,
but with
but
your
that
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
you all
I
of
can't put
your.
my
I
strength
know, but what I'm saying
Efficiency.
is if I don't have a way to use up my bonus action, I can just make a second attack. I didn't know that you could do that. So
It's cool.
that's why it
Yeah.
seems pretty
But it's
powerful.
That's why
gotta
two
be-
weapon fighting.
but
That's
it's
why
gotta
two
be
weapon
a
fighting
little-
is so good.
Or,
Yep.
but it's got to be a light
Yep.
weapon.
So a shield
this
is a
case, we're-
shield a light weapon.
That's where we're just.
I think
I think the
it
type
can
of
be.
shield would matter. The type of shield would
Shield bashing isn't difficult.
And
Okay.
it's not
Well-
like you're doing much damage.
All right. Yeah, all good. I just want to make sure that
That's a
these
good
are the
point.
rules that we're
Damage are
accepting.
easy.
For today, and I said I'll revisit it, but for today, this is the way that.
Yep.
I'll hear it more
Well,
when
this
we're-
changes my. I didn't even know. Like I've
Oh, we've been
literally
doing this
been
way
just
for a
not
long
even
time.
using bonus
Yeah.
actions because I don't
Long
have an
time.
attack to make. So
Like,
this
I-
actually
As
gives
long
me
as
something.
I played with
use-
Adam, we
I,
played
tr-
with that.
I train, right? So if I've got, it's not hard. Like it's not hard even if I'm using like.
Yeah, I'm down with this. It benefits my
A
character
staff
greatly.
or whatever.
am
I can
okay
always
with
just
this
let
ruling.
go of it and hit with the other hand.
I just
too,
want to
like,
make sure
like,
that.
All right, are you rolling
It's
for
not
your
just
shield
a-
bash?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll shield bash. Big.
It would hit.
That's good. Yeah.
Plus strength, right?
No, because that's the point of this.
The attack.
He's
if I
not
did the
skilled to
attack
it.
with my shield, then I get all my bonuses.
Yeah,
This is
alright.
just a straight up.
If you're
force
stomping, you get the bonus from your strength.
Okay.
But that
Did it knock them prone?
no.
No.
If you've
Not
got
shield
the,
master.
Got the
if
shield
you've
master,
got
you
like
can
the
knock
The
feet or
shield
whatever.
master feet
Yep,
Yeah,
that
is
makes
when
sense.
you can start knocking them prone or pushing them back.
This is just like a.
This is just
Common
I just,
maneuver.
I drop it on his toe.
Yeah.
Sounds
For
good.
2
man.
points of damage, right? Like
So you hit. You do more than 2 damage.
I did 2.
So it is
All this over 2 damage.
crushed and
It's a
unconscious.
precedent.
This
that
is
it
not.
sets.
Sometimes
I
this
just
is
wanted
how
to
D&D
precedent.
goes. It's very exciting. Um.
You haven't been playing
I'm
with
so
this long
sorry.
enough.
Yeah. So
It's a rules clarification. It was
Yeah.
definitely needed. Sets a good precedent. Now I know what I can also do.
Oh, clerics can't do it.
this
Adam, look it up.
this creature up here on the roof, you see it slash violently. Something hits the wall. It then leaps onto here and makes a dexterity check or an athletics check. Jump down onto the tree. And another one. Who got through that one? Another
That
one
was
of these
actually the
killing
one.
drones leaps
Man, I wish I
out
had invisibility.
and gets on top of here. G'day, mate. G'day to Fizz.
It's the fizz.
You just listened to us.
The fizz. What's the answer to the? He knows D&D. What's the answer to fizz? Can any person?
We're good
turn
for
their
today.
bonus
We're
action-
done. We're
No.
tabling it, Carl. You're done. You're done.
value to Fizz's,
You're done.
attendance. No, like.
The ruling has been made.
Yeah, we're moving on. So you've got this one, like you hit it with your thing and you've got it kind of it's dying, but it's pinned. You could have it to examine if you wanted to. It's just missing some of its parts. Those guys are able to get through and jump out. That he made his attack, so he will double his movement. Get onto the roof here.
They're running away from.
They don't.
Oh,
They
you're
didn't
hiding.
stop. The second one didn't even fucking stop. Just erupts out of the top, leaps onto the roof, and is looking around.
You're
I
hiding.
never said I'm hiding.
He's in a bad way. Unfortunate.
This guy is.
Oh.
No, me.
Oh, Thielon is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they kept
Yeah. There's okay. Yeah. They move out. There, and you hear. They don't make a whole lot of noise. You hear splashing on the roof above you. That'd be all you'd hear. Are both your zombies dead?
Yeah, everything's dead.
Everything.
But I guess
Nothic.
they're dead again.
The Nothic vanishes, is gone. And he moves in to attack you. I need to make a saving throw. It was DC 15, right? Carl?
He was already in it. Yeah, yeah.
Now
So when he starts in it.
Yeah, that one.
What was the damage it was doing? to it?
Mouse max damage. What's
So
max
it would be.
damage?
It would be.
24.
Uh,
38.
yeah,
that.
38, 24.
You see him just be shredded by spirits for even having the audacity to come close to
That's
the,
your guy,
the
right,
river.
Jeremy?
Wizard murdering everybody.
Yeah, there is no splash. There's no vapor. They're just like kind of like just pulled apart faintly.
Gently.
Rage.
Rage.
With rage, he flexes his the pussy flexes.
My kitty cat flex.
I'd expect
That's what
nothing
you
less
get.
than the Lord of
He's a cat.
Unseen Flames.
Like an actual cat.
Okay. So that's that.
There was a lot of
Wizard
pussy
draft.
cats.
Your turn.
A lot of
Your turn, Mr. Noir.
That's my turn? Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna keep up the concentration. We got that guy's looking very injured, you said, right? That's in front of the paladin?
You know, you saw the paladin just drop his shield, like literally like he described, like drop his shield on him and just has him crushed. Like pinned, it like twitches and it's still beneath the weight of the
So
shield.
this guy's dead is what you're saying. This guy's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Probably.
So there's only actually one living guy right now. It's this guy. Oh,
The two
okay,
that ran-
that guy's injured though,
the
and this
two that
guy's
went-
not. He's
went to
very
me.
injured. Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna toll the dead on. I guess I'll turn around, and I'll toll the dead on this guy over here in the tree because he's badly injured.
60
You said,
feet
right?
from Toll the Dead.
Yep, 60.
That's definitely him.
60 is 12. Yeah, you're good.
So toll the dead. DC is 15 right now. So I do something.
Ha! 5.
Ah, good. All right, and since he's already injured, it's a D12. It's a D12.
Two.
Oh yeah, 2D12. You're
No,
right.
it's just one.
No, it's 2D12s because we're at fifth
No, I
level.
don't know what you're talking
Yeah. All right, there we go. Yes, 18 with the Toll the Dead.
What, you're not going to do the effect?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Falls out of the tree.
I believe I set a new standard for the term.
And it
amazing.
skids down the hill towards Effie.
Oh, fuck you. You're gonna explode.
No.
Poor Effie.
Everard.
We might be down the Barnana Road.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
That's that. Here now it's Effie. It's your turn. You're conscious.
Yeah, I'm lucky. All right. I have cure wounds, so I better roll for that.
Absolutely.
3.
Next level you have. Health level 4.
You roll
that'd
each
be
one,
level,
level
3.
yeah, level 3. So cast out level 3.
Or 2 or 3 for sure.
Do I can roll 2 more.
If you do level 3, you can roll 2 more.
5. 11, and it says here that it's plus
Plus your-
my spell mod.
Yeah.
So that'd be my charisma. That's on each.
On your that's your charisma. No, on one.
One. So I
It's
just
just
add the
one
charisma
time. It's
once?
just the one
Okay.
time.
So that was 11.
Yeah.
16. Yeah, you got plus 5.
Okay.
Charisma mod?
So 19. You're at 19 hit points.
That pumped everything.
You don't
inside.
move?
Pretty good.
Definitely.
Don't
If
walk
I
towards
am
me.
Not,
Stay with
yeah, base to base. 15. Where am I?
You just stay the fuck with. You can't
So,
cancel it
they
either.
get dead.
It's just fucking
All
so.
dead.
These guys are all dead.
Reckless.
Got
Dead
a
down
living guy up
It's just
there.
He's
reckless.
the only one.
Can I
Do not
hide
get
as a
within 15 feet of me.
or two there? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to go straight at you. Can I hide as a bonus action or attention?
No, as a full action, you can hide.
Well, I just use my.
So
So
you,
you
you can find cover. You can not hide depending where you move yourself to. Oh, that's too much. This is your 30 feet. There you go.
Finding cover.
Cover me.
Covered.
Covered.
Covered. Covered.
Covered is covered.
You bravely ran away.
Yes, they did.
Bring us to the top of the order.
They know everything about all my culture.
Thing.
Tragic. Booming.
And there's nobody. Everybody's dead down by us.
There's only one, and he's up on the roof.
I will.
And here he goes.
I will walk up. I'll run up that hill towards staying 15 feet away from Carl.
Okay. Up the hill, double movement up the hill. So,
How it's going.
just to get up the hill, but staying outside
Staying outside Carl's.
to this side of the tree. You're okay with me moving?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Happy with that spot?
Having
We'll
you're
look
facing.
right at each other.
Yeah, you're facing Carl.
What's the ruling for overlapping? What's the spell?
Across the streams.
Fight Club.
Yeah. What happens if we cross the streams?
Spirits fight.
It's still one spell.
It's still one spell.
One casting of the spell.
Ah,
You
here's my
only take
rebuttal
one.
to that. Theoretically, when you upcast it, doesn't it create more of them?
But you didn't upcast it.
Oh, but that would represent the fact that the extra damage is being dealt based on the presence of more of the souls.
Or more powerful souls.
But if it increases
Could
the
be
number.
fewer.
Okay, all right.
It could be fewer
He
but
got
more
you.
powerful souls.
Not necessarily, because fewer souls when mixed together
See,
would still be double.
So
the
I don't
fewer
want to.
souls.
We could argue the minutia of the
All good.
imagined
No,
optics.
I
of
just
it,
wanted
but
to know the
I think-
the ruling
I think
on
you're.
it.
I think it's powerful enough the way it is.
Yep.
What you guys have set up, and to have it.
Well,
stacking
because it could
for
change our
free.
tactics
Just
of, hey,
hold
let's
hands
Yeah,
and
yeah,
run
let's-
around.
right.
Well, we
right.
couldn't hold hands. We'd have to have that 15 feet in between us. That,
Well, no, you
that's
could
like the
exclude
death
each other.
zone.
You
We're
could
both the
exclude each other as
15
soon as
footers.
you cast it.
I guess we're
Is it
looking
Teen
at
Titans?
each other when
Power
when
twins.
I cast it,
Yeah,
right?
Can't
Because then
you
I
just-
see you.
powerful enough the way it is.
Yeah. Oh, but you wouldn't be able to see me as the caster. So it
So-
actually only deal damage to me in that case because I couldn't see myself unless there was a mirror that was reflecting me
So we
as
need
I
to
was
buy a
seeing
mirror
it.
next time.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my.
But if it doesn't allow us to do the 15 foot that of our overlap is the 2x, it's not. I don't know if it's that worth it, right? It's still
So
one
there's
thing.
one-
more crude than
Yeah.
this, actually.
That'd just
Yeah.
be too much, eh?
Yeah. So, Boomy, that's your turn.
They continue to die. Okay. So we've got one on the roof.
One on the roof. That is
And
perfectly in
this
fine
guy,
health.
I saw the bard go for hiding. Probably,
Oh, can we sorry. I'll say it after your turn.
probably saw him cure himself, right?
Yeah, you saw the
Because all of
bard.
a sudden he's like, oh,
Yeah,
better. And away he goes.
Yeah, he'll hide behind the rock, heal himself up.
Um, so let's
You've seen things exiting and entering through these piles of like, debris that have been piled there.
how's the debris? Debris.
There's also tunnels through the actual ironwood tree.
I'll use my
And the
free
bard
action to
was-
say,
I
has
was gonna say,
anyone
the
heard?
bard just hid behind a rock in front of the.
I'm going to use my free action while you're going to say, has anyone heard Elon?
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Can you roll
there's
that
a
20?
minor.
Can you roll that 20 for me?
Wasn't didn't we know that he was up there?
We knew he
We
was.
knew he was up there, but we haven't seen
The
any.
first you heard a
crossbow
battle,
bolts,
and
we haven't
then
heard
the
any
next
yelling.
one leapt out
Ah.
because you made
16.
the cover high enough no one can see what's going on.
16.
Okay, I'm gonna head up the hill. Try to get towards the door
Which I just
without
blocked.
getting close to the spirit.
So it's double movement to get up.
Yeah.
So that is your full. So it costs you 30 feet just to get to the top of the hill.
I'll get into that door. He is kind of blocking the
Yeah,
door.
sorry, I wasn't thinking about that.
I can't see anything from this vantage point up on the tower.
Nope. Nope.
No hand hanging over through the dark.
No, because there's this is all a illusory wall that was
Yeah.
created, right?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
you would
mine
pop it up
illusion,
and shooting. Unless you cancel it, you have no reason to cancel it.
I don't. I
Boy,
wouldn't
is
know
it
that I was
concentration?
looking. No.
No, so it's just on.
Right. I can turn it off, but I'd have to actively
That's
turn
what
it
I
off.
was thinking.
One of those.
Well, since there is no one really like around, I'm gonna. 'Cause I can see obviously, right, the manifestation of these spirits in front of the door.
Yes, you can
We
see
told
these.
you not to get near us.
Yeah.
The spirits circling him are the same. So
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Call off your spirits.
We won't call them up. We'll get out of the way.
No. I don't think we'll be doing that.
We'll leave them up, but we'll get out of the
Then
way.
move from the
Yeah.
door.
It's a pretty normal thing to ask, though.
Yeah.
Really.
So safe to say then you want to stay in initiative until your timer runs out.
It's 10 minutes. We don't have to stay in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So unless we get close to the end of it.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But we still have.
yeah, he's still up there. He's currently doing what it can to hide behind the chimney. You can see it kind of reaching with like one of the tentacles around the stack of the chimney, determining it won't fit. So it's like an octopus kind of would move, right? Reaching up to see and it's unable to get it. That's where it is right now. It's kind of hiding as best as it can.
Do you have any ranged weapons?
Use double movement to get up.
You can hold your action.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Did you move? You moved. It was double your movement to get to the top.
There's got a
Yeah,
bonus action.
Oh.
So I
Oh.
have a bonus
Okay. All right. This thing charges off this way. Jumps off the roof. Grabs onto the bridge and swings itself underneath and goes under the church.
Did it feel like that was his only home?
Any port in the
Under a
storm
bridge?
downtown. Where he found his way. Drew some
Right.
blood down there.
What? He drew some blood down there?
Yeah.
Did he feel like that was his only friend? The city he lived in? He was under the bridge.
We could be out of initiative
As long as
we're talking realistically. We got 10 minutes.
All right.
Do what you like with 10 minutes.
So I'll move out of the way, let the paladin charge in there.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need me to come in after you.
I'm gonna make my way up where the road was.
Okay, so do you want me to put the thing back out here, or we can just
I just
Yeah,
said
I
be,
remember.
I
Yeah.
said be quick about it.
Okay. So you work your way up. You go up this again. It goes this way. You see the desk with the stairs that go down, the straight staircase that goes down. To the left, there's the doorway that with the spiral staircase that goes up to one floor where there's some things where you found the discarded. Yep. Where you found the discard, where the light source is.
Yep.
Where you found the discarded baby, and then up under the
So much stuff,
hid
yeah.
inside the bags and the rotting sacks. Yeah, and then up to the top, you see nothing.
Not an initiative, so I
You
can
roll that.
I could
D20
climb
for
up
me
then.
one more time.
I'm gonna climb up then. Can I
What do you
can I
roll?
heal myself again?
11.
11? Oh.
Adam, can I
Plus
heal
what?
myself again?
I don't know what I'm
We're not
rolling for that
initiative.
one.
I know what you're. I know what.
Yeah,
you're
I know.
Can I blow a spell slot?
Yeah, we're out of initiative. Madam. Sorry, originally.
I'm Adam.
I
Yeah,
heard.
Adam.
11 more hit points. You're getting yourself up. Going bang, blowing your spells.
A little bit.
You're singing a song where you're like,
No evidence or anything.
there's scratch marks.
Yeah.
The trap
Much
door was
to
still
say,
open.
that's much better.
There's scratch marks. There's no body. There's no traces.
No, there's a stairwell down.
Mhm. I'm gonna check this. I want to see if someone may have been dragged
you're making there's no evidence of someone being dragged. There's no like blood marks leading
No.
down out of here. Just their like weird black leakings as they get cut and slashed. Their ooze.
I would like to pop out from the side.
Pop out from the side of the building.
Oh, you made me over here.
Oh, you can't.
Right
I'm climbing
here.
up, yeah.
Oh, right,
And
right
I'm
of
gonna
initiative.
walk
Sure.
out here.
Okay.
And say like, "Whoa, guys! I don't know what happened."
So you hear him from down.
Hey, where are you guys?
That was 60 steps I didn't need to take.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna head back downstairs. I gotta see
Been a
this.
while.
You head back downstairs again, past all the same things. You know what? I can put the room here. First room. Stairs. Put me down here. And power word is that. That spot there, and then up top. So we're good.
Yeah, guys. Last time I saw, there were two of those things, and the one lunged at me, and then I woke up in the grass. Just no clue what happened. Did you guys kill them all?
Dude, that's wild. You don't remember anything?
I don't remember a damn thing. I just woke up in the grass, and I heard some commotion, some people out here, and I walked back out front, and there you guys were. But it seems like you guys killed everything, so good job. I did what I could from up on the top of the tower. I got no clue what happened to me.
We rolled a d20 from you.
Do an insight check. The way I would expect him to do.
There I am. I did what I could from up
One.
top. I did what I could from up top, but you guys really did great down there.
I got worried about you when I stopped seeing the bolts, but I'm glad you survived.
I did.
He's acting more competent than normal. I feel as though something's amiss. I'm gonna do an insight check as well.
I mean, he's been roguing it up this past few sessions.
All right, I'm convinced.
Aside from his little nap in the corner of the chicken coop over there, the chicken pen. He's been an excellent room. We're good. Yeah. So I mean, he's what, 16 or 16 reveals that he's as competent as he's as competent as ever.
More competent than normal is why I felt I needed to check.
Hey, I've been competent this whole time. Hey, are you falling into his ways?
He is getting the blessings of
Well,
the spirits right now.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys finishing the last ones off for me. Where should we be going to check? Do we want to go check out the basement?
How long is a short rest?
An hour.
Would be very nice.
We almost.
They can use Song of Rest. Adam.
Now, you with your arcane tradition, Adam. I don't know.
You use
You know you can use arcane tradition to regain like your level.
I get a spell slot.
Yeah.
I
It's
get
like-
up to
yeah,
slots.
I think
Because
it's.
we're level 5, so I get half of my level. And
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Something at least.
That's why I want to rest.
Yeah,
That's how many silver
an
bars I
hour.
can cast.
yeah.
Two more.
So without scouting and kind of surveying, like, you guys kind of know where their entry points are. You're free to investigate those entry points as you see fit.
And we're taking a
Move
short rest.
around as you see fit.
Well, it's, just
An
for
hour.
discussion, but
Does that allow me to?
it lets you guys,
No.
everybody get their hit dice back.
I don't want a
Taking
short
damage.
rest right now. I've got Spirit Guardians going and everything like that. Super expensive spell. I've got like
That's a good
a
point.
long time left rolling with it. If we at least pursue the guy who went under the bridge somewhere, then maybe we'll find this. Like we can just go and find the source of this or something like
Well,
that.
we know
But
we
I
can
don't want to
either
have to
come
recast that.
We
through
also
the
have
graveyard.
this
or
here.
Yep.
You can go through there, the stairs in the house.
You've not
or the
investigated
tree.
that
Tree.
hut over there, or
So-
any of these piles of.
Hey
There's
guys,
multiple
someone
ways-
want to come
this
with
place
me to
is
investigate the
honeycombed.
hut?
It's like a beehive. Now, give me an intelligence check. Whoever was in the first episode of this game,
All blessing whoever's the one doing it, or all guidance whoever's doing it.
First episode
the first session
of this.
of this new game.
Oh, I was here.
That was
All right.
second.
All guidance
Yeah.
you. Mr. Intelligence +4.
That is a. Oh, it's an 18.
Yes. And my guidance gave +4 on top of that.
Okay, what was the total?
22.
Do you have any?
Oh, I would have had mods. That was intelligence. So like, 2.
You were the fact like you look at the honeycombing of this like of the hill, you realize how many different entrances and exits. Kind of like a rabbit hole, but now that you've seen these things, it's more like a hive. And you think back to that first episode when there was that like pile of rubble where that
Yeah.
where there was activity, but no one investigated it. No one wanted to fuck with a hive.
Yep.
Right. It kind of reminds you of that, but on a much larger scale.
Guys, this kind of reminds me of that weird tile, except it looks more so. It's like a warren or something. I get the sense that holes go on a long ways.
I think that if we intend to try to search some of these holes, we should pick one and just go.
What are you going to do it right now? Question. You're welcome to.
I want to check out the hut.
I'm gonna go right now.
In the hole or in the hut?
I'm gonna go under the bridge where I know that there's a guy who just literally got away when we ended initiative. So he
There have been
just
a
got down
few
the
that have
hole.
gotten away though.
Yeah,
You
there's
could
that
get
guy who
pretty
got away
far.
in there, but this guy just went down. He literally leaped down, and then we're like, okay, well, let's end initiative. So I mean,
Is it leaped or left?
what would it be?
I think it depends on context.
Huh.
Context sensitive.
Well, whatever one he did.
Like, would you like a mouthful of my salty nuts? It's context sensitive.
I think he left.
You think he left? All
I
right.
think he left.
Well, if he leapt down under the bridge, then I'm still gonna go down there after him, as though
Okay.
he were my only friend.
I think we should pull up the Oxford Dictionary.
Yeah. Isn't there LEA? No, it'd all be spelled the same way. Left.
English language.
I know.
It's context sensitive. Well, I'll accept your rendition of left or leaping.
Well, I do all say salmon instead of salmon.
Yeah, but you shouldn't
so-
do that.
I know. Yeah.
That one's just wrong.
I was doing it when I was little,
So-
and now sometimes it slips out, even though I know how to say it.
Sounds greasy.
So, Carl, I'm not going to rip up the whole map.
All right, you can just take my character and say he's going down.
He goes, you descend.
Yeah.
Okay, you end up at the edge. There's like a concrete, like the foundations of the church are much wider than the main level is. The basement is much, and there's a dug out tunnel that's quite like it's smooth, like something has like burrowed through here. It's a mostly circular tunnel that's like
Oh, I was
moved
right.
the earth out of here, and it worms towards the tree and worms along the side of the building down this way.
Okay.
In this country.
Okay, and you can there's like a crack in the foundation
That's the same.
where
Leap
these
in the
things would
foundation?
where these things would have slithered into
Okay.
the convent.
All
And
right, so I guess that's
so
all,
that's,
what I
where they
gleaned from my turn,
go.
right?
That's where they go. So they could have gone that way. It could have gone into this way. That's where on your turn, since we're at it, you hop down there. So until someone does something else, we're just gonna take a second.
I'd like to go
Are
back
we-
into the house.
Are we going down? Or are we gonna try and?
Well, I'm chasing the one who just left down there. That's what we're saying, right? We
Left
just
is
left down
left is British.
Yep.
Leap is American.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
only difference between the two.
Contact.
there.
It's a
Man, now
big
I don't know
difference.
which one I
It's
should
a
choose.
big
Now I don't know
difference.
which one.
Left.
Oh.
Always left.
Always left
Left.
over leap. Okay. So I'll take left. Left for 500,
good.
please. And I'll,
This very patriotic
Yeah.
gesture.
so I'm down there.
Is the party like regrouping? or are we all just go moving your like from here?
You could
Somebody-
just say
So we
time
just-
passes, even
we
if
saw-
you want to deal with the rest of the party, and I'm just down there.
While you're just-
and
while
can
you drop
just
down.
Tell me what happened.
I want to go explore the grate that we had on. It was
that like
gloomy.
wooden beam
Correct.
section.
Yeah, but there was like there was clearly a passageway underneath, the way
That-
into something, right?
And that
So-
passageway was
And that
reinforced
was-
with wood, and therefore not made by a tunneling.
Yeah.
sector.
So that was Carl, Boomy, and I there, right? Or Carl.
Yes, for Carl.
So the,
Well,
but
that's a good one.
I like it.
we need to stay together because when we split the party, just to explore.
Wonderful things happen when you split the
We,
party.
uh,
Wonderful things happen.
Our bard almost died.
Almost.
Yeah, I mean he's got like mostly full health.
So we should go.
He's doing good now.
Almost.
We should go down the same entrance.
All right,
That's why,
all right, we'll follow. I'm down to follow. You got to go first though, because
Yeah.
Yours is
You
10
got the
minutes on the
Spirit
Shield of
Guardians
Faith,
going.
right? Is it the same length?
10 minutes. Yeah.
10 minutes.
Spirit
got the
Guardians.
So we're just
same
gonna
amount
say
of
that's
time
all the
before
same.
stuff wears out.
It's all the same timer. Okay, so we're all working on the same 10 minute timer.
I'm gonna follow Carl and just say, "Come on, guys, let's see where."
So you
Rack
drop
is taking
down?
us. Yeah.
I at least
yeah.
want to stop the scout, basically, if I can. Right?
Staying without 15 feet away. I know what's going on.
I'll wait for the competent one if I can tell that he's on my tail.
So let me
I'm
get these
referring to
goodies
Boomy, of
off of
course.
here. You can toss me just handfuls of baddies if you.
Oh, are we? We're.
I just this section. I can put it back afterwards if I don't need to too much. But
Of this section?
yeah, I'm just gonna fold
Oh,
this back.
zombie.
Buddy.
Not much help.
How many
Two.
zombies do you have right
None.
They're all
There were
dead.
3.
They all
Burn
took the
crash.
damage for us.
Oh, and there's the third
A,
one.
Zombie. Zombor.
no, a damn you.
A damn,
Damn
you. Yeah, that's how you have to say it, though.
A damn you. Kerncraft. Who's the other one?
Zombor.
Zombor.
or
Rest in peace again. All three of them.
Too bad I can't
One's
animate
dead,
the same
now dead
ones
again.
again. I think you can only animate their bodies
Yeah,
once, too.
correct.
Yeah, they're destroyed
Yeah.
afterwards.
I've
So they're
actually
corpse
played
anymore.
pool on this before.
It's never. And it will never be played on
And then
again. Once we're done with this map, is when like.
Yeah, he announced last week that
Yeah.
this one's being retrofitted.
Gutted,
Yeah,
yeah.
gutted to be better.
there.
I don't want to
Andy.
do too much.
So we're good, just like.
Yeah.
Just like that.
All right. Well, let's move this bad boy over so we can see the innards.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there.
Are you down there?
Yeah, I'm following you.
Excellent.
We're all
right.
following you.
I'll put this over here.
I suppose that's the foundation of the house.
No, the church. It's much bigger
Oh, the
than the
church,
above
sorry,
section.
There's a fog machine at one point. that started everything.
Yeah, that
We all
made.
got
That,
sick.
I think I
got sick.
poisoned everybody inadvertently that day. Sorry, folks.
All right.
Everyone survived.
It was worth it. It looked cool.
The cancer I'll have
It did
3
look
years
cool.
from now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You enter in through this area over here, a crack in the wall. Okay. What's your party order here? You have a
Carl,
Carl, then me.
Boomy.
Yeah, Boomy's the spacer between our guardian spirits.
Oh, so you're way ahead then.
Yeah, I'm at least 15 feet minimum, but I
Okay. And then you're next up, unless you want the paladin to go in first. You can't exclude the paladin after.
I guess I'll be at the
Or do you
back.
want? I mean,
staying
or do you
clear
guys
of
want me to go in the back?
That could be good. Yeah, we could go in
15 feet
between.
behind everybody.
Yeah,
I'll go 50 feet behind it.
yeah.
that's
Okay.
a good idea.
So you're next
So
behind
you'll be
the
running
behind the
into the spirit guardians.
cleric.
I'll just walk
Even though
with.
that was an option.
Sorry, guys.
We have this necklace,
Cool. That's the entry over.
and Carl and I are each wearing one, and any self spell casts from both. So I cast lightning, bolt, and he casts lightning bolt. So we have to be careful on how you're facing. We were
And they didn't get all of the necklaces. There's at least one more that they know of that's out there.
just shot a lightning bolt
Oh, buddy.
somewhere.
Someone's buying apples.
Whoever that is buying apples is here right now. Just murdered their
They're
whole
sitting
family.
down to a nice, quiet family meal, and everyone is dead.
Look
Yeah.
at this cool.
It's
Try it on.
like it's the cursed necklace of random abilities to some person.
Can you
Wait, but you
imagine
wouldn't have
that?
even excluded the user.
What's that?
You wouldn't have excluded the user
That's
of the
what I mean.
necklace.
They
so
don't know
would
if
have
they
died
can.
too.
No, they
They don't know
wouldn't
if
have died
they
because they
can.
can't. They're the center of it, so
Okay.
it's almost like
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
radiates
it's around,
outside of
okay,
you.
okay.
So they'll never actually be in it, but they'll always be the epicenter of it.
That means there might also be the opportunity where that other necklace,
Yep.
at least the one, goes missing sometime.
Or
And a random effect suddenly generates on you guys. Please enjoy responsibly.
or we suddenly we're just out walking and the same thing.
Yeah,
happens.
exactly,
Suddenly
yeah.
we're shooting lightning bolts
If
and
he never asks if we're standing in a straight line, we know.
No, we're
No,
not.
you're
We're
definitely
serious.
not.
You are never looking at each other.
Okay. But that,
Well, if we angle it downwards, we can get this part good, but I had those other guys walking
Oh,
up as
okay.
well. But if you want just the focus on this, then we can just do that.
How long
these
is
are the
left on
stairs
their
going
spirit
up, right?
guardian?
but it goes all the way up to.
It's a long time. It's a 10-minute spell.
Well, we've been talking about it for 20.
No, of course,
Yeah.
it's D&D.
Yeah.
Real world in game time.
He's setting up a whole new map.
In
over
30
here.
seconds.
Yeah. 30. If a round is like
Round of
6 seconds, then it's probably been like 2 rounds between. I
Yeah.
saw them jump in. I chased after the guy. You all converged.
Yeah,
upon
you're
it. It's
taking.
probably
Like,
been,
you guys are taking.
acting as a coordinated team that's united
Yeah, yeah.
under my
So
leadership.
you're
of
out your
course.
your strategy.
We're grateful, man.
So who did you exclude originally, though?
No one. I use zombies. Yeah.
So you're in this room. You see that there is a more round opening. It's like you'd have to.
Okay,
Uh,
so like a cavern or something.
It's
Dead
like something's
zombie.
chewed its way through
Do you
there,
have a
and
toilet
it's
paper roll to represent it or something?
Looks like a dead zombie.
Yeah, yeah.
Should make you feel clean.
That's what occurred to me.
Well, he was making me use my imagination.
I wasn't.
Okay. All right, cool.
okay.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah, look at it. Here it is.
I frequently just speak.
Just think about it in the opposite dimension.
Yeah,
It's negative
got it.
space.
Got it. All right. So now, what do you think of this view then, Adam? Do you appreciate that one or not?
Yeah, I like the
Pretty good.
gray dry
Alright.
brush nipple looking down into the room.
Yeah. Well, now we capture it in all of its glory sense.
What? Where?
That's a tunnel that you can burrow through it.
Yeah, you can crawl.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying you can. So this is what you walk in. You see
Looks like a tight.
an altar. There's some kind of alchemical laboratory that's been set up that hasn't seen use in quite some time. Old rotten out body and the rotten out corpse of a horse. Well,
Can I do like an investigation check or something to see if I can figure out what direction the beast went that just went down there I'm chasing? Got down
you
in
can
his
give me
turn.
a survival check.
Survival check is what you want out of it?
Yes, that's what it is. The track.
Survival. Oh, it's a wisdom. That works out way better for me. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. The guidance in- it's in there. I have the guidance in there. That's what the D4 was. See? It was in there.
I know.
Yeah, so it was, I got a +7, 8, 9 on the, yeah, so it was like 9, I forget what I wrote now.
No.
It was 3 plus
3,
9,
no.
12.
You see, like, you know, a trail of dirt that very quickly just disperses. I think because it's shaken off.
So no idea.
It's come into this room where there's the exit through the stairs.
Is
and
it my
this
actual
tunnel.
turn? Well, whatever
move
it
into
is.
the room how you want.
All right, well,
I'm not
I'm
moving pieces.
I'm gonna do 60 feet towards that area then, making an assumption that if that's the only way out of the door aside from the stairs, that's probably where it went. Could I personally, as a human, get down there? Like I
you'd
can
have
crawl?
you'd have to drop your shield and like army crawl to get through.
Interesting.
The rest of us are following.
I'd
Yeah,
like to be in
unless-
there as soon
Yeah,
as I
I'd
can
like
get
to
in there
be in
without
the
getting
room.
spirit
Correct.
guardian.
You
Want
got
me to
time
just
to
take
get
a
in there
liberty
now?
to just touch you guys quickly?
Yeah, just
No, you can't touch us.
Oh my gosh.
You're
No.
15 feet
Consent?
behind.
Group consent? Wow. And they didn't even wait for it. You just asked and
Well,
did it anyway.
We're on to
You're
sixth
predator,
edition,
Carl.
so I mean, I'm going by 6th edition rules.
Sixth edition. Yeah. So
I don't want to imply consent. I mean,
they're not a corpse. They're not an
you
object.
did say that loud.
So exactly as I've represented on the top here is exactly what they see. There's walls around the exterior tunnel that leads out at a person.
Could I do an investigation check on all that alchemy stuff?
Whatever you want to do,
Please.
please feel free to.
Are there any? Is there any
Do you want me to
lock
move
or
your piece,
anything
or
on
are
the
you gonna
cage?
like, Carl can move your piece. I just don't want to have any.
You move
As
to
long
alchemy?
as this random stuff can happen.
All right, I'll move
What
it.
is
I'll keep them
inside the
outside
cage?
15
Put
feet.
me-
Pardon me?
It's inside the cage. Yeah, that's good.
And I kept you outside 15 feet.
So I
Same
need to
amount.
roll for that.
11.
You can walk over. You just look
Look
into the
inside,
cage.
right? Yeah.
There's chains. Something's been chained up.
It's not currently chained up in there
It's
though.
not currently chained
do I
up.
see
There's
anything?
remnants of something
Yeah, but
that was once like an arm, and a leg, but of some kind of like. I mean, I don't know if you know from the level of decomposition without making a medicine check or whatever. Some creature is there, like parts of one anyway, like an arm and a leg and 2 empty shackles
I
inside the
don't think
cage.
we
The
wanna
cage
try
door is
that.
still locked, and there's a stain that leads out in this
14.
direction toward the
Or
port.
14. Investigating.
It's covered in dust. Aside, hasn't been much disturbance. Maybe the occasional mouse footprint across the thing. The bowl was left in disarray, like full of something that's long since rotten.
The alchemy equipment?
The glass jars that are broken, but the equipment itself, the alchemy set, is functional.
There's an alchemy set.
It's an alchemy set. It's functional, but there's no ingredients.
Right,
Those are
but
all
there
that's
is
left.
an alchemy set.
It's yes, it needs to be cleaned thoroughly. You can put it in your pocket.
I have a bag of holding.
Would you like to hold on to my alchemy set?
I'll swing by when you leave.
Okay.
What are you packing it in?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're just gonna trip the whole table.
Are there any styrofoam peanuts sitting around? Like that?
You got blankets. You can
Yeah,
pack
Amazon
it in your
box in the
blankets. Your
corner.
rope that you bought. I'll take your rope. Always take the rope.
Keeping the rope.
You can pack away the alchemy set.
They usually give me such hard time picking up an alchemy set.
Well,
it's-
we're chasing
we're
something
10
right
sessions
now.
in. Doesn't have
I'm-
time.
To be fair, my guy's not going to wait around while you pack up an alchemy set. I'm
Yeah.
chasing
We might-
something that
Alchemy
literally
sets,
just went
there's a
down this
history
hole.
with us
Yeah.
in alchemy sets.
So-
we had a +2 alchemy
Yeah,
set with an NC
You're headed
suit.
toward the hole. If no one's doing anything else, you do your
For a while.
investigation check. You guys
Just-
walk in.
Yep.
Cruelly taken away.
There's an altar here that's long since stained with blood. All the fabrics
Yeah,
are soaked and rotten. There's evidence mice have chewed away at most of it. A table where some kind of rituals were performed. That, I mean, you're a paladin. They're not in your realm. But someone's been studying something down here.
There.
Those are old, dried out egg sacs that are sitting there. They were once covered in probably covered in like a slime, but it's crusted. It's like an amber that you can break off. But they're just sitting there. They're dried out husks. They smell. It smells terrible.
Yeah.
It smells terrible. If you're willing, you can use your bonus action.
Yeah,
on
he
that.
agreed with me.
Well, on the 2 light weapons part, we all agree.
Thank you.
It's just whether the shield is considered a light weapon.
Right.
I'm not saying I
Depends on the shield.
we can
So
look
it
at
depends
that
on
after the
the
game. If
shield.
nothing else, you know that I'm
If
gonna.
fighting is your job,
You guys-
I think you know how to use
You've got
shield.
if you got like
That's
a
gonna be
kite
properly
shield,
used
if you've
the
got
right
like a
shield.
kite shield,
You
that's
guys know
covering
that I'm
your
gonna
entire
look it up
body.
and talk to Adam after.
That's different
So
from a little like
Have fun.
Adam knows I'm gonna look it up
You
and
don't
talk
have
to
to.
after. Adam knows
Today
he's
this
gonna
is-
look it up.
Today, this
Yeah.
is the way it works. So we have the stairs going up in here. Which
Yeah.
way are you going?
I'm
So there's
still going-
something evidence that long time ago, this old decaying body of a horse, something has come out of it. The stain comes to here and then splatters, and then turns toward this chimney and heads up the. There's a fireplace down here for warmth in it. The old remnants of like rot or blood scatter up the.
So I'm assuming that this
Bit of a
leads up
Goonies
to the
feel
main
right
row
now.
of the house. It's the stairs that we didn't go that
That
goes
leads up.
downstairs.
That leads up to here,
Exactly.
which this is also here.
Yep,
and here,
yep.
you know what? I'll just do this because I have them.
Those the stairs we already found.
All right, I low crawl through the hole.
You drop your shield.
I've got to. Yeah.
You
Plus
can't
one.
push it in front of you.
What's that?
And crawl through the
You're
hole.
dropping your plus
Well, I'm
one
assuming
shield?
it's like this, right? That you're like low crawl. The things
Yeah.
weren't exactly small. Do I have to drop my shield? Like I wouldn't. That does seem
The
kind of
size of it.
strange.
The size of like a
Should
dog. It'd be
Boomy
like,
not
could you-
go?
How would you, if you're wearing full plate mail and you're getting
No,
into
Boomy should
Bowser,
not.
a doghouse for Bowser,
I mean, you're the
Oh,
perfect
and you got a
size to
shield
go.
and you're getting in, you know, like
That's a cat.
The rogue is
Yep.
the best.
no, they're
Yeah.
like octopi, right? So they like
Yep.
are.
Yep.
All about
Yeah,
the
that's
size.
cool.
Smaller spaces.
Well, I dropped the
I'm
shield,
6'2".
low crouch. I start
kind of
crawling.
rope on
Cat, are you really?
Big cat.
I didn't realize you were that big.
Kind of role playing.
Hopefully it opens up.
More
Pull
fearsome
you
than
back.
cute.
All right, I would go if you're not willing to drop your shield.
I had to drop my
Oh,
shield.
you did drop it.
He
okay.
wouldn't let me go
You
through
moved,
if I
okay.
didn't.
I'll
I
put
didn't-
the shield in my bag of holding.
Yes,
behind you,
nice
then I'll give it back
moves.
to you.
Alright.
That works.
I didn't even think about it. I thought I was just gonna have to leave it behind. Nice work, Boomy. And that's why I call you the competent one. I'm a
Might
mouthy
be
cleric,
the,
just so you know.
assistant to the regional.
I think you got
if
that.
if that is what you show desire, so it shall be done, assistant. Praise be given to the Lord of Unseen Thrones.
Oh, really? It's like just
You don't look too
Baby
impressed.
Einstein.
What have I done? Well, my character is 6'2", about 190.
That's what I do.
Looks kind of like me in a lot of ways, like all my male characters do. Has a full set of hair.
JR and
That's the famous part.
I'm just gauging whether I can flowing and neat. Can even have a man bun if you want it to.
A little
Also,
unkempt.
Yeah.
Not even a little unkempt, just because you can.
No, just because you know what? I'll have a loose strand flowing about the front of my face. Why
Awesome.
not?
Yeah, because there's an air when it's over here.
He's very troubled.
So
Oh, I
Carl,
like this guy a lot. This guy's badass.
Very interesting.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. This is sort of like I have the one that I've got on Hero Forge right now looking.
Now let's have a chat
He looks
about
very
their-
similar to this guy right here, except he's got a shield coming down. You can see the full plate and stuff. This guy's super cool.
so again, we're working with negative space, so everything that isn't these
Very nice figures.
blocks are dirt, right?
Okay.
You're now going under the hills that you were cradling you in as you were heading up to the cathedral.
Are you planning on?
I'll follow. Because
Yeah, I'm going.
That way someone.
I'm gonna hand you my bag.
The shield
Good.
holder.
Can you put that on the shelf?
You better hope he
I don't know
follows.
if I can break it.
Turns around and sells them.
Fuck off.
Just
Go
like
back
forever?
to
Just
the-
like forever.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, go back.
Right, I'm following you.
Yeah, I'm going in. I think we're all going in.
Yes. Sorry, Adam. Didn't waste that level 3 spell like you hoped. It's like, yes, rest. It'll take exactly 10 minutes. How convenient.
He said an hour.
I said no.
Yeah, he said an hour. That's right. Yeah.
If we get in a big fight though. Oh, mine are gone.
You did.
Michelle, she didn't blow it.
No,
She
he
did.
did.
I
Healing
used it.
himself.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Yeah.
You
No,
only get
it
one?
looks like she didn't really use much.
You only get one third level healing spell.
No, I had two. I used one. So I've still got a third level spell.
Actually, Rochelle
most
used
of
her
my hit
last turn, didn't she? Wasn't her third level
She
spell
said
she
she
used?
used vicious mockery.
But I
Yeah,
thought
she
she
did
used
use
speak
the-
to plants.
Yeah.
Is that third level?
It
Yeah.
is. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
So you're out.
Oh,
Talk
okay.
to a tree.
Yeah,
Let's try and keep things fair.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no, I
nice.
forgot about that.
Right.
I thought speak to plants was like first level.
I thought it feels like it
We
was
got a lot of
sugar.
info from that tree.
Like you're
We did get
talking
a lot of
to a
info from
plant.
the tree. And it's because it lasts. It's concentration. You can literally wander around and have it active as a field around you, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, I'm talking to all of the plants then, damn it.
Yeah, look it up. If it's 10 minutes, then actually we
That
spent
was a
some
while
time
ago.
after. That was a while ago. All right. But I'm pretty sure that's level 3. I might be
I
wrong.
spent time and effort
Yeah.
pilfering these precious resources
That's right.
off you guys.
It is. I might be wrong. It might not be level 3. I just think it is.
No,
Yeah.
speak with precious.
And it's a radius. Is it like a 30-foot radius that comes out of you too, or something?
Okay, well, boo. I probably would have done a level 2 if I known. That shouldn't record it here. But boo. Well, thank you for keeping me honest.
I kind of hate it because I could use no other spell, but 30-foot radius. Yeah. Yeah.
Third level transmutation.
Super powerful.
Yeah, it is. That was more than 10
You
minutes.
can
of
release
rotating.
people from entangle.
I forgot about that part.
Sandy.
That's its most
Yes.
useful thing.
Okay.
No, it
What
was
part
really-
about it you didn't realize?
It was a great use of that
Yep.
spell at that time.
Without it, we wouldn't have known a lot
So-
of the information we know now.
Cage is locked. You can go through if you're moving up 15 feet.
What about me?
Well,
Yeah, I
he's,
continue.
he's there. It's like if you don't move from the, this is where you
Yeah, I
pop
move.
out at the edge of here.
I move.
You pop out. There's a pile of like old growth, like fungus kind of regrowing through a like from
Yeah, I don't think
a regular pile of roots,
Yep.
but it's like a rot kind of a fungus growing.
I'll
up
just walk
there.
right past it.
And some old things. So you make just making space.
Pretty much. I'm just like going around it. I'm not walking through it if that's what you're gonna.
Okay, these tunnels, you see they kind of honeycomb out and they spread out like
so everybody else will be popping out behind Carl.
So-
I gotta keep moving up.
Well, then once I pop out, I'll pass this.
How many of
so
these have
you
we
move,
recorded,
you're
Carl?
moving
You're
up
behind,
after.
Carl, how many of these have you recorded?
This is like our 56th. 57 if you include just the DM injury
You're
we had
old.
to do that one
Yeah.
time.
You're heading through as well.
Huh.
Everybody's moving through. Moving, you're
That's
going
awesome.
west.
Crazy.
You're packing up the. You took a little bit.
I got everybody shields. And
You pack up the alchemy set. You're behind everybody taking up the roots. You're gonna be back here at the dead horse.
Dude, we could make some drugs with this.
that's Effie.
Everard.
Everett, sir. I've
You're
been
popping
trained-
out.
Effie's
Are
been
you,
here so
you're popping
much,
out too,
more
Jay?
than
You're
ever.
popping out too.
I'm coming next to.
Again, in this loose earth, give me a survival check to see if you notice any kind of tracks or anything. This is dirt.
Yeah.
You're trying to track. I mean, right?
So I can only move 30 feet max next turn because I'm going to be using.
I would say at this point we're about 8 minutes deep.
Thelonious Monk.
You're saying I've only got 2
he-
minutes
he's a
left.
jazz
is what you're
musician.
20 rounds. 20 rounds.
It took 8 minutes to go through.
You
this
stopped.
thing.
You investigated. Did you? Right.
My
Okay,
only
but-
investigation was that you made it be a survival check to see if I recognize.
Oh,
where
okay.
anyone is.
I get it.
I didn't invest. I didn't do the alchemy. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to catch the guy that ran away. That's my whole game.
Give me
So
another
there's gonna be
survival check.
zero pause between
Whereabouts?
him going down through the bridge and me going after him.
Give me,
Stop
a,
the
give me a
scout.
survival check.
I'm only gonna be able to move 30 feet this next time though. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
right,
gonna guide
wasn't-
with
wasn't
survival
that- that's
check, which
near the
will
cop
use
shop,
out my
right?
line
Yeah,
of
yeah,
burn,
yeah.
if that's alright with you.
Purple Wurm? You got that.
So
I only went
give
there.
me
I used
faith.
to do the
17, 8,
the
and 21?
places. I only went
Yeah.
there a couple times.
Yeah,
I
I
did
used to
like
hang
You
Susan
would
Blues and
notice
that
Blues.
and call
in
the
the loose
office.
dirt,
Call
Oh,
the
yeah.
office on
if
Tuesday night.
the
We were
creature
supposed to
had
play
gone
at Call
this
the Office
way,
just before they closed,
but
it fell through the
you can
Chicago
hear
Wild band.
like
But yeah,
water
so
dripping in
Thelonious
the
Monk is
distance
a-
and something splashing
Almost felt
in the
like
water,
one
but
of
you
the-
don't
He's a
see
jazz
tracks.
musician,
The
and I just-
creature
yeah.
you're
I thought
the
following
name was
has
funny.
gone this way. There's no
Alright.
tracks
I like
that they
that.
went this way, but you hear something else down the corridor.
Okay. I'll just relay the information to the back. I don't see tracks, but I hear movement up ahead. There was a splash.
Loudly,
probably all I can
because
say.
you're going to be 15 feet away.
Yeah.
So just like so,
I don't
Take a
see.
picture yourself.
I don't see tracks of the one I was chasing, but I heard a splash up above.
So
Up ahead.
ahead.
Up ahead, yeah.
I'm gonna say above.
There's-
Wait, above is the there.
Okay, back through the
I,
hot tunnel,
I
guys.
smoked for
Yeah.
the first time in like since it's good stuff. It's not bad. I won't say it's super good, but it's definitely not
Dude,
bad.
your fearless leadership inspires us all.
Don't thank me. Thank the Lord of Thrones for his guidance.
Okay, man.
I'm thanking you.
I nod my head in agreement. Perhaps we're not as foolish as I believe.
So, yeah, there's stuff up ahead. You don't see anyone else can make this survival check as well. You rolled really high. You don't
Yeah.
see the direction you're gone. You don't see tracks anywhere, like in this direction, or if you look
That
around,
little
looking
path
back,
over there, yeah,
heading
yeah.
back, that pathway is again, it's more round, but it flattens out at the underside of the foundation of the convent.
So does it look like there'd be like a cave entrance there or something like
Not-
that? Is what you're saying?
More like describe it. A large worm has slithered past here and gone under the foundation.
Okay, so there's another entrance to go lower into the foundation again.
Yeah,
All right, and I
Under the
know you're saying I
foundation.
noticed that on my
there's
21?
there's more tunnels.
Okay,
Like this place is like it's a honeycomb. These hills are
Yep.
alive. Because again, there's the exit here that they've
Yep.
been using.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's other exits that are.
so I'll say head back around under the foundation. There's yet more tunnels. There's no sign of the beast having gone this way. It must be back over in that dark corner we didn't investigate yet.
I will
in that
go-
part
No,
of
no,
the
no.
map.
It's like I'm saying.
Yep.
There's noise up ahead.
No, and that's what I'm
How-
saying. It must be. You know,
How is
back
my
there.
dark vision? Can I see?
You don't have
30
dark
feet.
vision. You've got
30
light,
feet
right?
now, right?
Red though. It's like
Red.
it's dark red. It's
Oh.
faint.
But am I
it's-
seeing anything more than just the red?
You don't
You'll
know
just
this,
have
though.
you'll have disadvantage on
None
attack
of us rolled
rolls.
well on the boat.
You're right.
None of us
Outside
has
the
figured
15.
this out yet.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I remind
you have-
about the joke.
like
Yeah.
you can't as far as tracking things,
Yeah, I know.
not great, but you can see like in pitch blackness you can see, but it's like a red.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's only 15 feet.
I rolled.
It's really not that useful, but it's better than you had it, right?
Yeah.
You're not blind.
I was very blind. At one
Everything
point.
happens in the dark.
I'm the only human, and so I have.
Not anymore.
No, that's true. But you're.
But I have
you're
dark
yeah,
vision.
yeah. He's got dark
Just
vision
better
from
than your
something
average human, yeah.
How do you have dark vision?
else. We don't know.
Tasha's color everything. Dusk is like the dusk forest.
So I'm suggesting that we still go back towards the foundation where the creature must have gone, since I know
I
they
thought
didn't
you heard
go
something
that
coming
way.
from ahead.
I did. I heard a splash, but
So now you
the
wanna go
tracks.
back?
Yeah, because the tracks of the creature we're tracking don't proceed beyond that point. They didn't go this far.
There's lots of
And
lots
looking
of ways
around, I saw
here.
another entrance back over here towards this shrub that goes further under the foundation.
You get the sense though that aside from this tiny hole and that crack over there, there's only two ways into the foundation of this. It could be secured if you wanted it to be. Not saying you have to have it that way. It could be.
Do we want to block one of the holes and then go down the other one?
I don't want my spell to run out yet. I'll be perfectly honest. That's why I'm rushing through this to try and find that enemy at least.
Okay, then you and Boomy both have the spell. You should just go down opposite.
Well, you,
The wizard's not going by himself.
Yeah.
I'm taking a paladin with
I
me. I'm
tried,
taking
I
anybody.
yeah. But I say that we'll go under the foundation again. That's where my
Okay,
character
double
thinks we
back?
should go.
So everybody
I'm
has to
suggesting.
climb back into the
No,
tunnel.
no, no. There's another. You don't see it from your vantage point. There's another entrance that goes further under the foundation over
Oh.
here.
Foundation.
So we're not doubling back anywhere. We went through this small tunnel. We're just continuing in this area because I know they didn't go that way. So that means they had to have gone that way. There's no other choice to where they've gone. They have to have gone that way.
Or up the stairs.
Or technically up the stairs, but we know that that's where they just came
You would have
from,
heard
so-
them. You would have heard them running
Yeah.
across the floor.
So he would have come up, but that doesn't make sense
And
because he would have
They
come
had
up
a
the stairs,
negative
we
4
gotta
on their
do that.
intelligence modifiers. They're driven by
Yeah.
instinct only.
Well, we can make another
That's super
check to
cool.
see if we see tracks there, because I'm no longer in front.
Limits on a couple things, but you do.
Okay, so people can double back
Yeah,
that way.
they're
and other
there.
people can make
Yeah.
that.
Boomy, do you want to lead the way into the
I played
tunnel?
a
I'm still
human
in the
wizard
house.
for like the
You
last
can move
3
out of the house
years,
if
and
you
it
want.
wasn't an issue.
Well, I
Yeah,
couldn't get
it's-
too close.
it's
But
always
yeah,
in
I
the
can.
dungeon.
That's fine.
You're always in the dungeon.
We'll
So if you
reverse
lead
order.
the way, then
Yeah.
we've still got someone with
Sure.
spiritual guardians going. So you'll
Boomy's
come
not
through.
super excited about this, but he'll do it.
Might become relevant.
My character is feeling low motivation. Kind of wants to go somewhere with a pipe, and he's wondering why we're crawling through the mud. Boss, why are we doing this again, man?
We're tracking the survivor so he doesn't report back to the hive.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right, let's wander down the tunnel here.
We followed.
So
What was
are
it that we
these
followed
two
here?
tunnels are still connected and this kind of slopes downward is what you're saying.
This
That's what
goes
it is, like what you're
underneath
saying.
the
Okay.
foundation of this, and then down and underneath. It's heading in the direction of that ironwood tree.
Oh, that makes
So we're
sense.
heading to the big.
We were
Hi.
coming here to get more information on the spell.
You
We're here for all.
save
Oh,
Commander
right, that's
Albright.
right. We're looking for Albright.
You know that he has one of the eyes of
Yeah,
Galore,
the Eyes of Galore. Yeah,
and that
and
people
we
know
have
where it is,
one
and
as
that
well.
locate item spell is the locate spell is the thing. Yes, you guys have that. So this tunnel heads down underneath and scoops towards. It also exits at that pile of debris I had on the top of the map here. It exits back out into the valley. So chasing this one lone thing, their speed's fairly quick. Like their speed was 40, so probably 80.
Expeditious.
Even if speed is only 40, it could just.
It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to
Especially
chase it.
You don't think we need to chase him?
Hive things are communicating. Anyways, I don't think.
So continue along the other direction of the path is what
Well, if
you're
this
saying?
has popped out into the top, then yeah, go back. to
There
where we
could
were.
be
Because
endless
we-
numbers of these things.
We're smart enough, of course, to know that that's the direction of the ironwood tree.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Of course.
So, based on what you guys quickly saw in the room as you were walking through with the intelligence checks over there, give me an intelligence check, Adam. Man, every time. Ever since the picture, man.
It's the dice that got Ryan?
All my dice are fine.
Do you want to borrow some
No.
dice? Do you want to borrow some dice?
Well, those two have not worked tonight.
Here.
No,
we
no.
had a guy.
You remember that video? You gotta
wanna
put,
borrow- you wanna borrow some dice?
That-
you gotta put that dice in the cup chair and make him watch the other dice.
They
Oh,
all
so
But
that's
only for
good.
say,
Took
like
the soul
only for
of
these
the
sort of
dice.
checks.
No.
Cursed from now on.
Never got a 20 So- yet.
All right, so we are heading in the direction that we were initially going before revealing that other section.
So I
instead?
can't tell you the things.
Can't tell
I
me.
made
He
my
got a really
students
good
crunch.
intelligence check, though.
I
Yeah.
told them about that story,
Yeah,
and then I made
Anybody
them
wants
do
to make the
the
intelligence check for what they you not except you because you ran past and weren't paying attention to it.
Yep.
Crack it.
I called it
20
back the
power
entrance,
three,
but we
right?
didn't go that way.
Anybody who
Running
took their
8,000
time
level
passing through the
Three-
room is
three
going to get an
is
intelligence
right.
check.
Okay, Jake.
Room.
Do an intelligence check.
Yes.
I mean, unless you don't have to be very smart to figure it out.
17.
There you go.
I'm not touching that. I'm
All
not
in the
taking it
nose
back.
is
It's
ours.
yours.
Okay. So looking around, you recognize that this place was once, everyone's deduced this place once followed the god Obad High and was all about growth, very about the growing these things. Oh, later, man.
Yeah. Thank
All right,
you.
let's
That's
see ya.
It's not Norway this lawyery, but it gets lawyery sometimes. They do.
It's the
I
in the
call it
summer
question,
when we can bike
not
here.
lawyer.
It's really
Because
dark.
there's no rules.
I think we
That's what
It's all
we're
right.
spent an
determining.
entire game trying to climb a rope.
It was
It's
determined
actually great.
by the amount of rope that they all had to start with.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, you're
No,
talking
no,
about that
no.
one time where you
Kept on
everyone
falling into the
going
ocean.
from one ship to the other.
Yeah. It sounds really stupid, but it was actually
It was fun.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
That did take a while, though, for obviously.
Yeah.
The checks that we failed.
Those
Good
are
one.
terrible
Good one.
checks. Yeah. So this tunnel heads back underneath toward the ironwood tree. You with your 17, someone has been tapping into that the growth thing, but they've been like working on combining like something. They've been trying to like join two creatures here. So it's like this is a lab that would have been designed for like trying to manipulate creatures and crossbreed them. So something with some kind of either
Not
knowledge
nec- not
and knowledge and
necromancy
science,
related,
or like more drive to corrupt the natural order has been twisting creatures together in
but-
this
so would
space.
it be
This is
like
your detect evil spell that you did.
Yeah.
The primary source
Yeah.
was there.
Quick
But-
question: when he detected evil, did he detect it?
No.
Just unrelated question.
Unrelated
Good question,
but
I
an
would
unrelated
something.
question.
I am a
Upstanding
squeaky clean, upstanding rogue.
adventurer,
Just
No, I'm a
normal.
rogue.
treasure hunter.
I'm a rogue and I'm proud of it. But I am an upstanding individual.
Is your character part of a guild?
You're
Or
Not
are you
that
a
you know of.
solo
You're
Not
player?
that you know
normal
of.
evil. Normal evil.
I
People evil.
I am not disclosing
Not,
anything.
not like chaotic evil.
Not disclosing
evil from a
Hey.
certain point of view, right?
No, we know
everybody's evil from the right point of view.
Actually,
Thanos was right.
that's a good question.
Thanos was
So,
Thanos
like,
was right.
would that work on a character just for their
Why
own
he was so
alignment?
good.
It
You're
worked
playing
on me. They
No.
Such a good
detected
villain.
it.
No.
No.
No, I'm not evil.
No.
No, I
No, you
do
don't, they
agree
don't
with that.
detect
I didn't
evil as
detect
far
it.
as the spell goes.
I didn't think I was.
But that's a question, Adam. If you had a character whose alignment changed because of their behavior,
And someone cast that spell
Yeah.
afterwards, and they were
just a
powerful?
regular like player.
Yeah.
You would detect the evil
I would say
on
so.
them, though. Absolutely. If there
Absolutely,
was
yeah.
something
I
evil
agree.
happening,
Just
you
like you
detect it.
detect
evil,
good.
I think, is
Good
it
evil's
just
like
a
evil.
supernatural?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like supernatural evil.
Not just an
But if he's
alignment.
That's what I'm
possessed,
asking.
but if you're possessed by something, then it might
Like
Like if-
supernatural evil versus like your character's just a bit.
Like if you drew.
Oh, it
And
doesn't
it's
even say that.
specific. It's not
There-
that. It's just
yeah,
the
it's a
creature is
celestial.
aberration, celestial elemental.
Right.
So he
creature,
detected
something
me
like
because I am a celestial.
Right.
Half
But
celestial.
I'm just
at least.
saying, like,
Yeah.
if Evar decided to just start fucking murdering people, you couldn't cast
That
that.
spell
I
And be
get
like,
what you're
that.
saying.
Wait
yeah,
a
that makes
second,
sense.
you
Everett's
couldn't
evil.
detect it because this area was blocked by more than 1 foot of stone, and you cast it outside. You didn't detect it. But if that spell,
But it's up to 10 minutes, so it would still actually have some effect left. wouldn't it?
yeah, this area radiates the remnants
Right.
of evil happening. Someone's been drawing on vile magics.
But it's not me.
Everybody knows all the equipment and items that they have. Everybody's good, so we're good here. That room would be a great place for ritual casting. That's for sure. If you were of a mind.
Also, I have to say, just because a character is a dick, like in his personality, doesn't necessarily mean that they're evil.
That's what he was saying.
That's right. That's
But-
right.
But no, I'm like saying if a character was, if my character
Was
decided
evil
to
in
be
You
a
were
a
line
serial
possessed by
killer,
Pazuzu,
but was
and
not
suddenly you would
possessed.
know.
It would have to
It
be
was just like, I'm
spiritual.
just
I think
murdering
you're
people. It
right
has
when you
to
say
be
it has to be
magical.
spiritual,
It's
magical
fiendish
evil.
aberration, whatever.
It's
Yeah.
not just someone being a bad dude.
Yeah.
There's more to it. That's what I thought. I just
But
wanted
I was
to
just wondering
clarify.
because
Yeah.
obviously something's going on.
Hmm.
We don't know it.
But
So
now,
if it
if
was
there
The
was,
jewelry
I
he
have
had
no
at
clue what you're
first
talking about.
was really flashy, but he took it happily. But you don't really see him flashing it around anymore.
He's stroking it and
No,
muttering to himself.
I know.
I'm honestly like, I'm chilling. I just don't remember
Oh,
what happened for a
Our
little bit
characters
there.
aren't suspicious of you. We just have all played them.
And some with me for a spell or two. You guys are welcome to investigate, sure, get your bearings, do whatever you want to do. If you're moving
No.
toward the ironwood
If
tree,
we're-
let
if
me
we're
know.
powering down,
You
we'll power
mentioned
down.
you didn't.
well, we're not powered
finish.
down yet.
No, I
Me?
mean like.
When I
Yeah,
not now,
exactly.
forward.
Yeah,
So yeah,
you mentioned, like,
We got time.
I know.
I want to use it up.
what's that?
Powering up.
What it was serving, like who served, right? Was there something actually?
No, so it's okay. If
Don't
you're
think I
asking
like
about
going to
specifically who this would be serving, give me a religion check.
No,
Let
but
me
you
get
had
mine
mentioned
next
like
time. I can
An
actually bring a guitar.
intelligence roll.
To see if what you recognize what it was about.
Oh,
So if you want to know about who it's serving, like what kind of gods or if any would lend their power
What's
to
the
this
line?
kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was corrupted from
Blighted?
Obad High.
Right.
But by who?
You're doing good. I'm doing great.
Good. Looking forward to that party.
That one's
At some
probably
point.
not, but that's okay. 11?
Plus your religion, if you have the religion skill, so
I
it's
do
your,
not have.
and he didn't see it.
It was an option to pick.
Yep. Nope. That's, there you go. So you can't pinpoint like what deity it would be, but clearly, given time, if you were to have time to study it, but what is the party doing? Are you carrying on through the tunnels?
Carrying on the opposite direction is what Boomie says. Right? Because
Splitting?
Well, you
Splitting
said-
the
you
party?
said-
We're
you
all
s-
gonna
no,
turn-
You said
turn
that
the-
popped out, right? My direction pops out.
It pops out
Yeah.
onto the.
So then we gotta go Carl's direction.
Yeah, because we don't want to go to the end boss yet, basically. You know, you clear the map first before you hit the end boss.
Get a little,
Like
Get
every
the
good
XP to level
RPG.
up.
Yeah,
Power
get the
card
XP, all the
Yeah. And you never know.
potions,
Maybe you
bombs,
might
Fight
run
the slimes.
into,
How
hey,
do we
there's
know
an
that's the boss?
item here that you need to unlock the door, right? And you may as well get the item first. Right?
That could have just been. That might have just been Bob the janitor.
It makes
Yeah.
sense to move away from the giant hive of things that ate through an ironwood tree when you're not at your best.
I will get the next session. Not too
I'm
worried.
just saying, no, I'm not far be it from me to criticize it. You just go in this direction.
So I can only move 30 feet this time.
So this trench, 30 feet. So this trench is like about it's a 7-foot radius at this point that goes down into an open cavern below you. And you hear water dripping and things splashing around in the water. Like, and again, this is downhill, right? So it heads down back toward where the river was, if you go in this direction.
The
Right?
rest of the party's following.
So do we want to go
We're just going
down
in the line,
further?
right? That's
Yeah.
understood.
Or do we want
You are
to,
welcome.
or do we want to keep going on the
Maybe
flat?
we should drop. Maybe we should drop some sort of light source down there.
So
we
you
can
have a-
see a little better.
We get all dark.
We have enough pictures of the upper map.
How are
We
you-
don't need
I-
that for. And when we eventually next session, I'll have it cleared off to what level you guys are on. Right? I
I'm
just
gonna
want to know which way you
Can I
guys.
do an
choose to
insight
go.
check? Because I mean, I used to have to have a light for him, and now he's talking about me. He's wandering around here with.
He hasn't mentioned it. He's
I'm gonna-
asking
but
me.
he
He
I
hasn't
can kind
mentioned
of
it.
see.
He just asked to drop a light down there so that people could see, and now I'm just realizing he doesn't have a light source. And previously, I had to light the rock and stuff like that for him to see.
Mhm.
I can
And now
see
he's
a
not
little
seeing it.
bit. So I am able to
We're in
see
a dark
that would
cavern.
be
That in reality, that would be
So I just
Make
want
an
to
insight
do
check.
an insight check on that
that would be
because it does seem strange. Because
In
I'm the
reality,
one
it
who
would
had
be-
to give you the light source last time. Now here you are wondering.
You know, it's a human. You're wondering why the human can
Exactly.
now see. It would
Exactly.
be weird.
You know that he believes he's a human. You know that he's been raised as a
Our
human.
other humans walk
It's a
around just
14.
fine too. So.
I also
it's a 14.
can I roll against that because I'm able to see a little bit in the dark.
He rolled a 14.
14.
So don't roll against it.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, yes, you can absolutely
Yeah, that's fine.
Would other people be noticing this though? We're all there. He seems to be having a
I'm
problem.
not saying he's seeing things.
I
It's
can
just
see
the
I
fact
can
that
see
he's
a
not
little bit.
running into walls. and
The
was
human
talking
is
about,
fumbling
like,
around as
It's
best
dark
he can.
and
While
I
everyone
can
else can
see
see fine.
just
You guys can all
enough to
see
get
like
by.
30 feet and then 60 feet outside of that.
Right.
I'd be the one.
Like I
He's
said, he was
been
just
beside him the entire time.
Yeah, but you've got the eyes,
I'm
so
fine.
I sort of
He's been
expected.
beside him the entire time.
the only reason I was sus is because I previously
He
gave him a light
specifically
source.
said he's
and
moving
he
upwards.
hasn't talked about it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about it again now because I would like to see better because I can't see very well. I can see, but not as well as I would like to.
That's
at
why
the
there's
current
this
time.
slight sussing.
So, do you guys choose to travel on to the corridors below or head back in the direction of the ironwood tree? Or the other building that's over there?
I want to keep pressing
You're
onward
pressing
no matter
onward
what, but what
with
direction you
your-
go,
with
I mean,
your-
It's up to you, fearless leader. I believe in your leadership.
Should we press on and see?
I don't-
or
I
go
mean,
back to
I would
the-
keep
or
going
retreat?
down as low as possible, but at the same time, I don't want to have Adam move everything that he's got.
I'm
set
happy
up.
to. I'm happy to. If that's the way you guys go, it's very easy. Once we get the buildings off, it's very simple. But again,
Well, I heard the scamper of something going down into water, and the source of the water is lower. So if we're intending on pursuing it, it makes sense that we would continue to go lower, right? I mean,
Follow
we
the
should.
scamper. It makes sense to go down the hole.
we don't have any rangers here, right? So
just regular ears.
does anybody have? Nature check, like nature, like skill as a proficiency.
I have insight as a proficiency if that one would also work.
Animal handling. No, 'cause it wouldn't. I'll take an investigation and a nature check, and lower the DC of the nature check if the investigation check succeeds.
I have nothing. I have none of those.
I'll allow an investigation check and then the nature check. If the investigation check succeeds, I'll lower the DC of the nature check.
Do we need to be proficient in it?
No.
I failed the first roll.
Investigation check.
Failed it. Was it the same dice?
That was another one.
19. Total.
Anything intelligence based, I mean,
That'll
threes
give me
and
the
fours.
nature check.
That's
Now
been
I
like
can make it.
consistent
Nature's
for a couple
wisdom?
games now.
Nature's intelligence.
Nature's intelligence. You know, something at least 7 feet in diameter made this tunnel.
Guys, something at least 7 feet in diameter made this tunnel.
Damn, so it's
As
big.
far as understanding what it is, it's smooth. There's no
Bigger than Boom?
claw marks. It's not been dug out.
Boomy, you've been
North before?
You've been
Except
forgiven.
for bigger.
Yeah.
No.
This thing's big, guys. I don't know if
Have
we
you
can
ever been
handle
to
it.
the north? I don't know.
Boss,
I
do you
don't know
think
if
we
I'd
can
throw a
handle
worm
this
coil
thing?
engine at the party again.
It probably died long
I'd like to
ago,
ma-
and
I'd
these
like
are
to
just
make
the tunnels that
One
were
though. I love that
Okay,
magic.
I'm
I'd
gonna
like to actually
trust
make
you.
it.
Or would have eaten the little things too.
Logic is, as always, sound.
Sorry, so what is the direction people are going?
Down.
What does the paladin say? You travel downward toward where this eldritch evil emanates from. Now that you're surrounded by stone and earth. So 30-foot radius around what you can see. The only thing you can sense, because there's an opening, is this room again, which I'll leave set up, regardless of how many layers I strip off at the end of today's game. I'll leave that room set up in case it becomes relevant. And I'll build out what I need for that. So you down? Is your-
Yeah.
Down?
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay. Mr. Thelonious,
I'm following too.
you're fine. Everyone's
Yeah,
going
I'm
down.
happy to go down.
The next layer below?
Yep.
Okay. So.
I think we're gonna be staying down here
Do
for
you
a
need a
while.
second to set
So
things
do you
up?
If I
wanna-
can take a quick second.
Oh, buddy, so
Yeah.
I can garage it, is what you're saying?
But outside the garage if it's not pissing rain.
I get what you're saying.
Are you
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just going to very briefly leave this
Do
camera
some setup.
in someone else's.
Sorry, Adam. That's why I was like, I'd stay on
No,
the
I-
same
hey,
floor if you didn't.
I just want to know where you guys are going.
Do you want me to take
This
some
is
of
all
the
very easy to.
screen off?
This is very easy to take off.
All right, Adam. Camera's running, buddy.
Pass
If you
me
want to
the-
do what
we
you
can
want to do
gather
with
up the
it.
trees.
Jay,
Gather
do you
one
want
like
to come to
trees.
the garage? Jay?
Yep, everything.
Jay, do you want to come to the garage?
I think I'm okay, but you know me. then
Medium Adam?
and you kind of drive in.
No,
I know
I'm
Nathan.
smoking.
I gotta play bank.
Oh yes.
Again,
Play bank. Play banker.
again.
I miss
Adam,
those days, man. I miss
Adam.
those days.
Those days
missed
what?
opportunity.
That was what I did before I had
Was
4
it?
kids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was not
Who
as
is
not
my
as good
mortgage
as Adam.
broker?
Adam.
He's
Very
amazing.
excited to
Yeah,
get
it's
locked
not
in.
a real deal.
I was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I think
just-
I'll sit on it for a little bit.
No, write that variable down.
That's exactly it, which makes me be like, maybe fuck you, dude.
You wanted you to?
Yeah, he's sending me a thing. Oh yeah, you want to lock in now? I'm like, why would I want to do that? I'm not great at this stuff, but I'm not dumb.
If you rode the last couple years in a variable,
Also,
road
let
stay
go
in
to
it.
the side.
Yeah, I've ridden the fucker
One
out. It
tree,
sucks, but
Oh, those trees go here.
no, I just removed it to a variable. Right for a while.
I'm saving $400 a month from what I was like 6 months ago.
Thank you. Oh, this is really simple.
That's the other thing
I'll
we
put
talked
these in
about
the
a
room
lot
for now.
is somehow Bitcoin and mortgage rates. I kind of want to get a little bit gambling, right? But
I got all the old tile
Oh, yeah.
sets.
I don't.
gamble.
gamble.
Yeah, I don't gamble either, but I don't know. At the same time, if I bought Bitcoin when I thought about buying Bitcoin, sorry,
So the Bitcoin ETF I bought went up 70%, and now it's only up 30%.
but it's still up.
It's still up.
Is this
30.
okay right down here?
My stocks
Yep,
are
just drop
shocking.
those
Do you know how much
aside.
money I've lost in the
Well, I
last
very
2 weeks?
briefly.
I've lost like $1,500 in the last 2 weeks.
Jay, on your side in the trays, just underneath there's a box with all the dirty tiles, these dirt tiles. Chuck them in there.
Whenever
please.
Trump opens his mouth to market,
Well, that's the thing, right? Like,
but then it
it's
comes
not that I
back
have
the
a
next
ton
day.
of money in there, but it's still $1,500. It's
But
not
you
like I
haven't
have
lost it. 'cause you haven't-
hundreds of thousands of dollars in stocks, but I have
They're in
Yeah.
portfolios or like individual stocks.
like Edward Jones.
So lots of
I'm going to.
What is that?
I
Is that a longer discussion? Can you help me?
He's
with
on
this?
camera. No, he's on camera. He's not going to tell you anything right now. This is not the time.
All right.
No, no,
You kind of give me a look like, oh, you poor fool.
no, leave that for now. Leave that off.
I got some like Amazon. I've got some.
You guys are not fully rested and not even short rested on your way down here.
I don't. Carl's obsession with this one is all being fast.
If he short rest or long rest, recast.
But it's you don't like this.
We're
There's
not
still
long
lots of
rested
things
here,
here. Short rest an hour, you could have secured that room for an hour.
So should I call you then?
Right.
Was my error in judgment that bad?
No, we don't.
Got me scared.
I got two
Did you
spell
better,
slots
is what
left,
you're saying.
Depends what-
Excellent.
which is like 2 smites. That's all
I
got.
like it.
Yeah,
Exactly where I want you guys
But I have all my lay on hands,
fighting for your lives.
so I do have a backup heal.
So for you, that changes how you look at it.
Yes.
Right? Now, teachers are also the worst savers in the world.
Yeah.
Because they have that pension.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
It all
Paint everybody with
depends.
that
It all depends who's whispering in their ear,
Yeah.
the voice of reason.
That's very
Do
true.
not spend that.
But like, you don't need RSPs. You need TFSA.
Yes. So mine are in TFSA. My stocks are in TFSA.
Perfect.
It's just I'm not seeing a whole lot of growth.
And that's because you have. And like.
There
So-
is growth. It's just like it's pretty frustrating.
No, it's fine because this is just general stuff. This isn't. So it just depends what you're saving for, right? Like,
I mean, it'd be nice to make money that would catch up on the mortgage.
yeah,
If I
so
burn
like,
another barn.
Nobody.
And have some money to
By all
throw
means.
down, or potentially
Because they-
education for
because-
Aria or something like that.
say like, if I were
Oh,
you,
what I
I'd
found for Carl.
prioritize opening
Hey, this is wooden stick.
It resonates better as
$500
wooden.
a year
wooden
maxes
beater.
out the government grant. She was born in 2024. buy.
On the outside of it.
So right now you can do like $5,000.
Get it
That's
going.
$1,000
Joke.
free from the government right away. Right. If she decides not to go to school. Now you can open family plans for the boys in there too. That age. If they
All these
decide
little
not to go to
props.
school,
This is
then
a
we
necklace
share it
and
among
everything.
whoever does
Yeah.
decide to go to school. Up to
Like,
1,700
I
each.
go to a bunch of run fairs, and
I'm
I
sorry.
have,
If
so I
everybody says
sell,
no,
like, I set up a booth at run fairs, a lot of run fairs.
whatever.
We're,
You
You're gonna
can
go follow the hippie trail.
Yeah, you can turn around and take
Renaissance
money and
chairs,
transfer
you're
to
saying.
your
Yeah.
RRSP.
And
Or
I usually
Michelle,
set
or whatever. Or you just cash it,
three
basically.
benchmarks, 3 goals
Um,
while I'm there.
that might be
First
priority
is
one, just because
Pay
you're-
for the event
again,
and my
Wow.
gas
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that,
Actually
right?
take
Like,
it.
you know, and
Yeah,
whatever
you
I've
get to
spent.
attend.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So all my and
individual
usually the
stocks,
material costs for all the
there's
stuff I've made.
more depending
That's
on
my first
how much you're
benchmark.
investing,
Then after that,
there's
I have my
more volatility.
You do pretty good on those
It
things.
very much.
I put in 40.
They have to
I took a
package those and take them out with them because they're sharp.
no, because
I
I
know some places are like wood weapons are
weeks,
allowed,
I
but
said
not
38.
wooden weapons are.
So I took out
A
10
lot of the
for,
weapons I make
like, getting
are
married
not
and, like, a ring.
tipped. They're a blunted
Um,
sword, more of an
now I'm at, like,
arming
this
sword.
like a
Right.
So
bow
I made
cannon or
5,000
something.
Exactly.
back out of
So you can make bow cannons.
I can and I
the end
have.
of the world.
How
but
much for?
So like last year was a very good year.
Because
I got
my
you.
kids are both
Yeah.
getting into the
Yep.
martial arts that
I
teach now.
have probably
The last
pieces of wood
month and a
that
half
would make
should still
really
see
nice
growth.
boken. I like cherry
Overall,
personally,
there
I
will
like
have
the
been
look
days
of the
where
cherry,
you're like,
eh?
nah,
but
I'm
it's
more,
not.
I'm
It's
more
strong,
down
but
than
it's not
the last
quite.
one.
But if
oak
your individual
or
stocks in there are
elder.
NVIDIA,
It's
I know
flexible.
NVIDIA got hit. I've got Amazon.
I also
I've got
have
Disney, I've
a
got, one that's
massive
probably
chunk
got
of
hit and they wanted me to
sassafras,
dump, but I didn't.
which
was
is
also-
actually rather tough.
I can see
That's
why-
gotta
I don't
smell
know what that's doing.
Really good when you cut it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like
Well, it smells good.
like root beer,
Downside
right?
is you have
I've also
you
got
have
some
to
stuff
mask
in,
up
Oh.
because it's fine dust like
medical
willow.
tech stuff. I've got
100%,
stuff
right?
in, what's the weight
Yeah,
loss
that's-
drug?
Ozempic.
Ozempic. I've got some stuff.
like everything you've got is volatile. Like NVIDIA's gonna be very volatile. Oh, their results came out tonight.
Yeah.
So depending on how their results are, you either are gonna wake up very happy tomorrow or very sad.
I don't have a ton of it.
NVIDIA's up
too.
like, what did you buy?
I bought it just before Blue Sky.
Oh,
I know, right? Like a week before. I sold my Pepsi stock, so I don't think that's a huge loss. I had some stocks in Pepsi and some PayPal. I was like, why do I have PayPal? This seems very anachronistic, and it's just America, and it's gonna come up with different shit in the future. So I got rid of PayPal.
so diversification is basically the idea. Diversification asset allocation. Basically,
Sorry, I don't. I'll let them-
Probably about 15 different things.
Yeah, it's the idea that you're different sectors, different parts of the world, and that's going to help you weather the ups and downs.
yo.
So, Amazon, NVIDIA, a lot of those things are going to be very tech focused. Don't seem to have a lot of, which is fine.
Now I can
a
practice
grocery
there. I
list.
didn't do that out
Oh,
of.
this is exciting for us because we haven't actually seen
I got
them
some
doing the
industrial
work.
stuff.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
Oh
look
yeah,
up and
this
it's
is
gonna be all
this
new.
is-
A quote
Yes, buddy, I love it.
portfolio is going to have NVIDIA doesn't meet expectations.
So
I don't have a
drop
ton
down
of
out of
money
that.
in
Oh no, I'm just as
That thing,
probably got
it's
like
like
a
a 7 foot
I
wide.
heard the 50
How that
series
slips down.
isn't going to support
Probably 400 feet in
the
this
new
direction, back
Nvidia
down towards
cards
the
are
river.
gonna support 400 feet.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, so it's
Like,
deep. Is what you're saying?
I
It
think it was-
does
I think it
straight
was
down
like-
on a
Yeah.
sloped angle, following the hillside
So like things
toward
like
the
that
river.
is gonna
All right.
spike
Right.
because you're on in those
So
individual things.
nice. Such a beautiful
Whereas
setup.
you go in a portfolio.
Let's all give DM Adam a round
Oh,
of applause.
I was giving
guys.
I was clapping because I'm
might
excited.
buy
Sorry.
you
I
some.
Oh
was-
yeah.
The little
Yeah.
kid in me,
Yeah.
the 80, little kid in me is all excited.
Oh, good. I hope we're making good
I'll,
progress
I'll-
for him.
I'll
You get
show
to
you
do
some
the quick
martial arts.
reveals today. It's just the guy.
Hey, did you know that best viewers are on stream?
I know, Peter said that.
The
If you
spaces
wanna come
at
to the office for an
Celebrity.
hour to
Oh,
French
no way.
grammar.
Wow. Streambo.com.
Make sure you remove that space.
Yeah. PS Twitch, this is not advertising for Streambo.com.
Not at all. No, I don't advertise for shit.
We're not selling any viewers for
No.
this Twitch channel.
Okay, you're gonna have to use a little bit of your imagination.
All right.
I'm sorry, Carl. Just for now.
Where's our characters during this whole ordeal?
I just put them here. You're
Okay.
kind of sliding down. If you're going first,
All right.
now it's 400 feet down this tunnel in this direction.
Okay.
That leaves
400 feet.
back down the hillside toward the river again.
That's far as
It's far.
though.
That's what I was saying. It's like deep. It's deep.
So how many minutes are left on our spells here?
Yeah.
I'll say I've already said 2, but I will now say a minute
400 feet.
and a half.
It's long, but it's not like.
Yeah, as you get to this area, a minute and a half.
All right. That's
I
generous.
gave you.
I'd say
I'm
generous.
not. Yeah, I think you guys are.
So
You're not
we're
like you made a
like
point.
Like
of
400
trying to-
meters was
Yeah.
like that's.
But
and we're
going
very
crawling
No,
through
I'm not
tunnels,
complaining.
that's
What
what
I'm trying to decide here is
A little
Especially
bit of
if it's
we've
investigation.
down,
blown
right? Like,
through
that's,
the
that's a long way down.
resources,
Yeah.
and now we're going.
Well, we can always go back up.
If
That's-
you go
that's-
back up,
If
that's
we
my
wanted
question.
to, theoretically we
are
could.
you gonna
Stop.
poke down here first?
Yeah, we got to continue. Let's continue chasing.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
waited too long.
we'll be throwing out the idea that
Our only option right now would be long rest. Short rest wouldn't get us back to the level 3
it
spell
gives me what I
slots,
need. But
right? So it's just like, can we afford a short rest? Maybe we could have afforded up there.
not a long rest.
All right,
But not
after
a
you've
long
just
rest,
put
and
this
if that
out,
were
I'd
to
actually
happen,
like
then
for
we
all
wouldn't
of
have
us to
spirit
walk
right
back
now.
up to the top,
And we're gonna camp
and
out.
we're gonna camp out. Yeah.
Nice.
For
And I'd like
another-
you to build it perfectly.
For another
for
minute
us.
and a half, right? We set up camp for a minute and a half. All right, spell's done.
All
right.
right. All right, you can go back to the garage if you want. No.
All right.
If you do a short
Or we
rest,
go down. That's fine.
Let's just keep going down for
I
now.
do have Song of Rest,
What's
which
that
gives
do?
everybody more
The hit points.
1d6.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
On a
lot,
short
but it's
rest.
something.
On a short rest, though, right?
Okay. So it's still 4 hours or whatever.
Now,
An
An
hour.
hour.
So an hour, yeah.
That makes it 10 minutes
Yeah.
or something.
Super powered. Didn't realize how good it was until I had it. Oh man.
And then you can't get it again. So you come down, you drop down to this area. When you see these tiles that are only an inch thick, you can get down off of them with a DC. Get down a DC 10 jump check to like land trying to climb back up one. DC 12, 10 down, 12 up. Nothing major, but a constant
So
thing
cool.
to remind you if you have to get down or whatever. There are other tiles that are other squares that are that big that facilitate that kind of movement, stuff like that. So
Jump down, DC 12, move things along. No, I stop on the end. Oh wait, I could
Sorry,
use.
down is 10.
So-
10, so it's a D6 every time.
Oh,
Every
it's
time
only
you fail,
D6. It's only DC 6.
DC 10.
Oh, okay. I actually failed the DC 10.
4 damage.
What inch? All right, I take my 4, and no, I'll pass on that. And then I'll keep going as far as I can along the edge. I'd say, follow me.
Onto this,
along
you're
the
onto this
upper."
area, so you're along the upper edge here.
So
See
what do I
exactly
see
what's
down
there? This is like there was once a pool
getting
of
old.
some kind of
Anytime I look
liquid
at I just think
that it's dried, long since dried up, but you can see something has been like scraping the like. There's parts of this like growth on the like it's like a dried up little swampy area. But, like, give me a move. I won't give you. Give me an Arcana check if you want to. If you want to
17 on
I
the
don't
dice.
during the day at
plus.
all.
So
Oh, I
17.
think
They're
I
like 8 or 9.
Oh,
I'm a pretty heavy smoker, and I've done a lot of growing in my life, right? Like, quite acquainted with
The leader's
17.
intelligence is
recently,
17.
like,
17.
being alive.
Okay, it's a plus zero.
A lot
Okay,
less.
so
I'm wise. I'm not very smart, or maybe I can't
someone's
have
been
self-control over the things I
someone's been
say.
scraping. Like something's dried up here. A large pile of gunk, some kind of fluid, has dried up here over time. This area smells like a swamp, but all the walls are slick. All the edges to climb back up. That's why it's plus 2 DC to climb back up. Everything's slippery. Inside there, someone has been gathering the gunk. There's like a straight edge that looks like it's been scraped out toward this pillar that rises up in the center of it. Long since like just there's moss along the bottom of it. Like no vines are growing here, but there's like and water and like the sound of dripping water from this direction. This area here, I should also sort of describe. This is you can come up here and go further down to another area of the map. This is the area that's like relevant to.
So let's not go that way.
So I'm gonna straight up jump down and go into here as far as I can.
The rest of us are following.
Give me a,
If you would be
And
willing
I
to
say-
give me,
I say, step out and face me, the servant of he who has fallen. And then I'm gonna continue advancing forward
Can
as far
I-
as I can.
you're
So
being as
DC,
loud as possible.
I am behind. Can I initiate a stealth?
You can be 30 feet behind him. Just say you're 30 feet
Well,
behind
not
being
30
loud,
feet.
I
I'm,
guess
I'm,
I'm
I'm
him.
more
Or
like.
not be affected by his stealth check.
So
You have to be a minimum of 30 feet
I rolled
away.
the 14 to get down.
I'm shredding my loot.
I would like to
on
go
the
down.
slimy part.
Yeah, I
Lots
rolled the
of
14.
noise.
Fall
Oh,
prone.
plus, no, it was only DC 10. You said.
To get down onto a flat, you're jumping specifically into the slimy area. You said it's the area where there's this
so
fill
what's
that people have
so
scraped
14
away.
and it's a straight.
Someone
right?
has scraped away.
All right, so it's actually 17 in that case. I didn't know I'd have to add one. I thought it was just 10, so I did it, but I have my strength at 17.
So you're okay. So you land in the slimy muck.
Jump down to that platform.
You can athletics check.
I rolled an
Is
11
there-
to get
is there
down whenever I
disadvantage
get there.
with, plate on there?
For me, no dex modifier. But athletics is strength, right?
Can you
I have
climb
proficiency
down
in
carefully
athletics.
instead of jumping and have a lower? Okay, I'll take
That's
my
a
time.
19.
You're fine.
total.
You hop down
I
onto
roll
this
a- I
area.
roll
Don't
You
get
see-
within
anyway.
15 feet of me though.
No,
You still see the
I'm-
demonic
I'm
thing
like-
spinning
yeah,
around.
So
I'm
again,
like-
all these tiles. Oh, sorry, my arms in the way. All these squares on the tiles are 5 feet.
I wish you were able to retroactively add somebody to your exclusion.
Yeah, yeah.
Whisper to your
No.
spirit friend.
That'd be really cool.
He's okay.
Yeah.
I know
He's okay.
Maybe can I add him?
No.
no. I thought it says that I couldn't. I
All I
think, right?
picture is
I
Indiana-
said if
Indiana
it's being
Jones when he
shared at
opens up
least.
the ark.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
kind of what I
that's right.
imagined too.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's those.
I
two
just
You
think
things.
can't account for what he sees.
Much
and start
easier.
admitting people that he
I
would
know.
see.
It'd be great
I
if that
agree
were
with that
if it's just
statement. It would
melts
only be those
people's
who I
faces
see.
and
Yeah,
wax.
exactly.
I don't think that's.
Do you play Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate
I
3?
think it would only be those two.
So
I,
you
I
can
know
drop
much
down
of the
here
video
behind him
game.
if you want.
Not anymore.
That game might change your
Matt,
mind.
you're dropping down
so
into this
close
map?
to
I am.
D&D,
Okay.
You're very careful. about
Effie, you're
making it
dropping
feel
down to this
authentic.
map. So on your dex check or your athletics check,
Heard
whatever you
that, heard
prefer.
good.
You made a lot of fun.
Yeah, I made it.
You made it. Okay. Dexterity check, or you're climbing down.
I was climbing down slowly, and it was 13.
You're very.
I
Everyone
left,
else is hopping down. and you're
I
very-
left like
Oh.
a badass.
Yeah.
I did a flip.
Yeah.
I did not flip it.
Gumi, you're staying behind
Might have
everybody,
been
but when you get a chance to get down, you'll get down.
Yeah, I got-
Everyone's
I got 13.
you're at the edge, so when you hop down, you're there.
feet.
I've been very
Okay.
humbled.
We
by
got these
getting
guys in a
almost
nice
murdered.
sandwich.
As I
almost
said-
died, so I'm very cautious.
As I said, this area kind of goes up. This is not the same kind of chewed out in that direction. Everything else, imagine the walls as being more smooth. I was pre-cut new foam tiles for everyone. But imagine the walls as being more smooth than they're represented. But they're it's still been like kind of chewed out. You can see there's a pillar in the center of this old pool of something, and people have been scraping it up. And that's what you can see
Oh, buddy.
looking around right now.
I, Carl Zalek, think I figured it out. It is beautiful. I love it. I think I figured it
I
out.
don't know. Tell me later. I don't know. You might have. I don't know.
Oh, that was, is
No,
my
no,
character-
no.
so
You
it's-
figured it out.
Alright, yeah.
So, what are you guys doing? This is what you see. You can hear the splashing, although you hear water coming from down here. You hear splashing from this direction. So there's still a pool of moisture at least, and something splashing in it up here.
I'm gonna-
Give me a perception check,
All of us?
all of you.
18.
Nope.
Not one.
3 plus
17.
nothing.
You're thinking, this would be a nice spot maybe to settle down,
19.
raise a family.
I'm like a total of
I got
23.
6 total. 23. Wow, that's pretty good.
18 on the dice.
So you hear that splashing around, and you think very faintly, like briefly, your total 17. You hear something, but you don't make out what it is. You kind of hear some like groaning, like kind of, but like echoing. So you don't have, it's pretty far away, so it's echoing. It's very faint, but you're not sure. Like maybe you misheard.
What
Sounds
do I
like
hear?
a
Effie got
groaning.
23.
What was my 23?
You hear a groaning noise from that direction. Faintly amongst the ambient noise
Does,
of
does
the,
it
of the tunnel.
sound human or inhuman? I would maybe know.
It sounded like something in pain.
Guys, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sort of.
I don't hear it at all.
There's something coming from down the tunnel there. It's I hear it. It definitely hear it. Something
Could it
is
be
in
Albright?
pain. It could be Albright. Albright's in pain, maybe, or maybe it's a monster in pain that Albright's hurt. I don't know. Something's in pain. Definitely thing groaning pain.
Potentially. Definitely potentially.
Definitely for sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Maybe
bud.
for
Yeah,
sure.
there's a
I'm gonna talk like a fucking
100%
Canadian the rest of the night
chance.
here, bud. Yeah, no, for sure. Off
But
for a
there's
rip
something
after,
down
bud.
there. Standing in the
Yeah,
pool,
no,
there's
for
a pillar
sure.
in front of you,
Yeah,
and
no,
no
for
one's
sure.
examining. You just see a pillar. You see
And nothing's
exactly what
advancing
you see.
upon me after I straight up shouted a challenge. to
Listen,
them in the
you
name of
heard
the
a groaning
oh my
in the
God.
distance.
A groaning in
That's
the
what
distance,
you
okay.
heard. Now, so far, Carl, that's why I'm asking, what are people doing on their turns?
I'm gonna jump
Is
down
there any sort of light
to the
source
left
down there?
No, not currently. Just
Okay.
noise.
Can I ask, like, as a free action, can I speak like quite quietly? So I can see a little bit.
Yeah, how about I just I'll cast light straight up on the pillar. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to cast message in the direction of where I heard the groaning.
Too much stone. Too much stone here.
You have to know the person.
No,
Just
you don't need to know the person.
That.
Oh no, for it to go longer.
Oh,
There's nothing. I can't remember.
Because it's 20 feet and then 20 feet beyond that.
I'm gonna hop down
Yeah, I'm gonna hop
to
down.
the left there.
And I'll get out of the
There,
gunk
yeah.
and I'll say it's slippery in here.
And that's
Okay.
another-
I will
that's another
also-
10.
How
Move this
far?
back
How
just a
far
little
does the
bit.
light
Only
emanate
move
from-
up to twice your speed from
Okay.
where you're
am I
stopping.
standing? Are we standing on the gun? No, we're
Oh,
standing.
No, this
Yeah.
is
It's slippery on the gun.
How far does
I'm
the
gonna go-
light emanate from
Oh,
the
I
pillar?
walked out
Is
from
that whole room
I
like
had to
quite
say 15
illuminated?
feet in front of you.
I'm going to.
I've
investigate
got
the-
the blades that are
When I'm
spinning
allowed
around
to
me
get
right
there.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
for the
no.
next
So,
minute and a half or so. So I was just like, I just don't want to be in the muck because I'm sure that if I'm attacked in the muck, you'll suffer these negatives because the
Yeah.
ground is slippery.
No, Adam. How the light that's
But I cast
emanating
light
from the
on the
pillar?
pillar.
How far is that going?
I gotta make a poison one.
I'm just still
Yeah,
just
do that.
continuing on.
Do you
right
know
now.
Carl?
You didn't even look.
No.
No,
I
needed
took a
something
quick
I don't
look
have
at it,
now.
but I
No, I'm
didn't
curious about
examine
it.
it by any in any way.
I'll ask once more. Light emanating from that pillar. How far is it going?
20 feet.
It's lighting up everything you can see.
Everything is quite lit up
You can see.
because I want a stealth check. I need to find a spot to do so.
Okay, so this is moved over. Sorry,
Beautiful. Oh, so good.
And we slid down here to this platform and we can go down.
And he jumped down here. You're in here. No, you moved out. Sorry, I'm moving those things too much.
I'm gonna try to come down over there. And I would like to. Can I roll?
Staying 15 feet.
Yeah, I am. Can I stealth
I
check there?
did move out though, Adam.
Okay, so move your. Sorry, I don't want to.
That's awesome.
It's so funny.
That's great.
I'm excited to paint it.
Yeah.
Um,
Good times.
can I stealth check?
Yes.
That like little. I am like kind of leaning up against this wall as into the wall as I can. Like, kind of back.
Yes.
Dice trays are great, by the way.
Actually, you know what? I was always like, why get a dice tray? But I had
Oh,
it does
20.
keep my dice where I know where they are at all times. I like
22
it.
is
It's good. It's
22.
I just started
You're a shadow
naturally
in the
using
night.
it. I wasn't
You're
even
a fart
thinking
in the
about it. I was
wind.
like, oh, this makes more sense.
That sounds about right for me.
So,
And are they really just $10 each? All right, I'm gonna bring you a tenner for this one, then leave
Oh,
it here.
I meant to do that today. Sorry.
They're all
Yeah.
Oh,
this
I,
one,
I
consider
like the
this
one
one
that I have. It's
purchased.
been
This
rolling
was
well
the-
for me.
the last of my version 1.
Nice.
I got a new one.
I'm interested to hear what
This
version 2
purchases
looks like.
Adam's and mine have both been purchased for Adam and I.
I don't have
Yeah,
cash
I-
on me.
I've been doing
He wants the fancy one.
version 2.
I'll take a version 2.
Yeah, I'll probably take a version 1, maybe a version 2 as well. This one's been christened, but I can't give this one away.
That's what, sorry, brief.
Jay and
brief.
Michelle have been using this one.
So here's what do people think if like I put like a little like thing so when we play, it's I gotta block off the pool table holes, but then like the dice trays like cover it so it, like it makes it sturdier for the dice tray. Yeah.
You know
Anyway.
what dog is?
Yeah, like a little peg that like
Little
it,
peg.
yeah.
A hole,
like, yeah,
a hole into where the hole
Yeah.
is.
and just have it sit in. Then yeah, I think that's pretty handy. But so you guys drop down. So where do you? So you're taking your time. Where do you guys? You drop down. You move
I would
there.
not describe it as
stealth.
taking our time.
You're stealth.
Because I'm
you're-
going to continue on the passage.
You're
as soon
moving
as we
on
can.
through the passage.
Yeah, I'm getting to the
Rushing.
source of the screen.
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna continue like skulking around the side. Yep.
You're able to fit in between here and the wall.
I don't want to do that.
Don't want.
Well, yeah,
just
I'm
peer
not.
pressuring
I'm
you,
not
I'm
trying to go back behind creepy black holes.
Got a 15 to investigate that pillar when I'm allowed to be near
Okay.
it and not explode my friends.
Not exploding your friends.
A work colleagues.
Yeah. And this one's still got a good roll, too. This one's got a. Hey,
You
this,
and I
one,
are friends.
this one's got
Oh,
a
okay,
16.
that's good.
This one's got a 16 on it, too. So it's got
I've
good
gone out of my
damage.
way to be friendly to everybody. I'm a golden retriever.
No, 18. It's 18.
I don't think
So-
I've been particularly nice or mean to anybody.
So
I'm just
these
going
areas
with the flow. Okay, what are we doing, guys?
represent that you can
My
get
character's done
onto this,
nothing
onto
wrong.
this
He's
layer.
obviously the leader, and he wants to make sure you guys are all kept safe with his guidance.
Yes, buddy. Sure. What are we doing?
You can get onto this layer, but not this layer. You can get down here onto the bottom layer, but not on the top.
Can I take a look behind that and see if I sort of see anything? I am still stealth, but can I maybe roll an investigation behind there? See if I see like anything.
It's dark and shadowy.
Yeah,
For 15 feet, you can see.
I can see behind
Disadvantage.
advantage. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't see shit.
Sticky. It's like really slimy back here.
No,
like,
I'm
the
gonna stay
slime
in
is
front.
thicker and gross.
I'm gonna stay in front.
Okay. Again, because your check was so high, you hear on the wind, like not in the wind, but like echoing through the cavern, you hear like a groaning again, and then you hear the sound of like a very quick bit of mumbled chanting, but very short.
Dudes, I hear chanting. Chanting is never good.
And
Wizard, hey,
what's the highest passive
buddy.
perception?
there is
Want me to do
chanting
it?
going
Not me.
on.
I'll do an Arcana check on the channel.
I can do an Arcana check. I'm bard.
You would do that.
17
Much better.
and
Intelligence plus
17.
That would be passive perception.
18.
Sounds like,
18 Arcana.
sounds like someone is chanting a low, repetitive chant. That you like the kind of chant that's just so consistent that you know they've already probably been chanting it for God knows how long, and it's the kind of chant that like requires like a long time of just continuous chanting.
Okay, I know a little bit about magic.
What's the
and-
highest passive perception in the group here?
Not me.
I got
Okay.
a
That might be you.
That's
12.
10 plus wisdom plus
Mine's 15.
proficiency, right?
My passive
No,
perception.
it's just your passive is just your wisdom.
Oh, how much
It's just
higher
wisdom.
was
Oh.
it? Oh,
Wisdom's
I don't
not
have-
wise.
Like
Yeah,
10
that's
plus
true.
your wisdom.
Yeah, so mine's 14.
Yeah, my wisdom's not. My wisdom's 0, so I should be 10. I should just be 10.
Mine's 14.
I don't know why. I was helped when I originally
15.
created
So
this.
tell me when you guys are,
It's not
as you guys are.
That's
Oh,
right,
so the pillar of light
This passive is
is doing your
just
passive.
no
at
pain.
13, 14 is it? So
What do you
you
just
can't
kind of
reveal
notice
anything
as you
else
walk
aside
around
from
and
the walls are
exist in the
slick.
world?
Yeah.
The walls are slick. You can't get past
This is
the
my
tall,
first
the
character,
tall
my
sections.
first
Tell me the
rope.
directions that you guys are proceeding.
Yeah, no,
from
I
here.
know.
No one has examined any of the things.
I've examined the pillar.
So when you get a chance to get in,
15.
If I wear
So you guys
hats
moving up?
too much, my
Yep.
hair gets super creasy.
as you move up, tell me.
So I'll move on.
You move up.
Well, I'll wait for the other guys to
Considering cutting
continue.
it, I don't
Wait,
know
let's
what
wait
to
till.
do.
Let's wait till. Do you want to move your guy
Oh,
up a little so
I
we're
don't.
all a little closer together? So we were just
Yeah,
like
move the
more
guard out of
advanced.
my way.
So is it alright if I touch your character?
I typically
Yeah,
do.
That's alright. So well, you guys both go down here,
cow.
15 feet,
how-
and then you
were
come
you
over here,
gentle?
15
No barriers,
feet, and then our
Jen. Were
next
you
movement
gentle?
would be something like this, right?
Well,
This would be
movement's
like our
30
next
feet
movement.
for everybody. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean a little further.
Okay, so
I'm
Like
going
this.
around that back side.
okay, Effie, as you head in that direction, with your
Everett.
foot,
Jesus.
I would like to also light it.
they them. You light a torch.
I'm gonna light it.
It's
You're no
he.
longer stealth. You
Where are
light
you
a
getting
torch.
this
Yeah.
they them she stuff? It's he. Everett
I
is
have to
a
walk around the
manly
outside.
bard.
Curled
Jesus.
up inside one of these pools
Oh,
is a
that's
large,
That's sick. That is so well done.
Um,
Nicely done.
I love how it balances.
like
Well, it's,
it's
no,
on
it's
a
like-
washer.
Heavy
it's
on
this
the
here.
bottom.
Look at
Would
the
I notice that
look
as
at
I
the
was walking
slime
by?
in the mouth. That is
What
great.
was your pass? It was 14.
Yeah.
Well
No.
done, Adam.
That looks
I think I remember
Because it was
fantastic.
Fantastic.
just
Start on
raising.
it,
It was
yeah.
just raising up there, but like
That's awesome.
the splashing you hear still is from deeper. But you see one of these things. They're not. It's not rearing up to attack. It's curled up and like a long. It's not a tentacle. This is like like one of those. It's a snake. It's exactly what it is. Right? It's
Okay.
just covered in slime and
So-
ooze.
So I scream, "Holy shit!" And I.
And
run
no one's
back
got the
here.
nature skill check. No one's got nothing. You point it out.
Pointed out, "Holy shit!"
Okay.
It exists. That thing's pretty cool. Am I eligible to move right now?
We're currently at this time not in initiative.
Okay. I would like to move. I'd like to throw my torch over to here, sort of see, because I'd be able to then see these areas.
Throw the light source. That light spells long since expired.
Throw it. Can I
Wherever you want.
reach? How far can I reach? Is that fair?
Yeah, as long as it's a straight line from where you are.
Yeah, it is. No
Okay.
problem. So am I like lit up in this whole area now?
This area here, yeah.
Okay, can I cunning action try to stealth again?
Sure.
I succeed. 19 on the die. Plus 10 because I'm proficient and I have expertise. 29. I am so invisible.
And where are you going?
I basically cast invisibility.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would like to be.
Okay, now behind you is shadow. Because the light is restricted by this, right?
Yeah, okay. I'd like to be
Ah.
there.
Okay. And we're good?
Yeah, no, not ideal. This is my primary worry, but that is pretty good.
Like rolling initiatives.
Yep.
Rolling initiative?
Yep.
I have
11.
higher deck, so I'm just in front of Carl.
21.
Ooh.
Ahead of you on 11.
Julie's 10.
I got some.
Duffy's. Alright. What it says on the
Sorry,
tag.
is it
Just saying.
Ever? Ever?
No, what it says.
Ever.
No, what it says on the
There's an
tag.
ever tag around. There was one.
Made an Everett tag. It's be Everett on one side and Effie on the other.
So you got 21. What'd you get with Elon yet?
I think I got 8. I can't remember when I was rolling the dice. I'll be honest.
What'd you get?
I tried to check it.
Okay.
I got 11.
I think he got 8 as well.
And you got 10, you said?
That's right. Actually, I even forgot what was on my dice. I have to check his dice so I knew what I rolled. We got the same thing. My dex modifier is higher. I was like, oh, thank God that someone knew what we were.
And Carl spoke it again.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna tonight.
So, Darian, you look down, you see that.
So there's no confusion.
The end symbol. So you look down, you see that enormous worm standing in front of you. Again, it's lit up by the pillar, but it's very far away, so it's kind of like back in the shadows in like the area where it's the dim kind of twilighty light.
I have 60.
And 60 feet is 12 inches. You see it. You see to the back of that pit.
After hours trading.
Alright. And how wide is this? How wide is this tunnel? Like, is it wide enough? Like, is it
It's
as,
exact.
as it is? So
Yeah,
one
it's-
person's passing at a time.
Yeah.
It does open
It does open
up.
up toward that thing. It goes
I'd
up
just
into
like
a
to
little
see,
thing.
like, give me a decade,
But
I'd
give
just
me
see
a
triple.
medicine. Oh, give me a perception check. Total?
13 total. Yeah. 12 plus.
So you see that thing in front of you. It's taking notice of the party. You get the feeling it heard, clearly it heard, but it was like not expecting to hear anything, so it's kind of been roused, right? Because you guys skipped the whole section, so it was like fine. It was asleep, it was resting. It wasn't needed at the time. You see it.
Moving.
Each square is 5 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You can get base to base. Get to the other. You can get.
And you allow that dash action anyway when you can
Right.
double your movement and still get your attack in.
But now he gets 2 attacks.
So just yep, cool.
Maybe leave some space so Carl can slide around.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
As far from the
You
front.
hear
as
the clang, clang,
possible.
clang, clang as the late nailed boots charge down the corridor.
So should I do a wisdom check to realize
Be
that
like,
he's
be
going
like the
that way?
tick. Spoon.
Spoon, the tick. I've got my son watching the tick right now.
Tick's fun.
I think I own some comics, but never read them.
Right.
The
Yeah.
tick
I
cartoon.
just have so many
The one with
comics.
Patrick Warburton, the live action was the
Yes.
good one.
Yeah, that was fun.
The second one, the other one they did was okay, but
I think I saw some of the animated one. Is there an animated one?
Yeah.
There was.
Okay.
oh yeah, the cartoon from
Yeah.
like the 90s.
The guy who
You
did
see
that
this,
is doing
but
the
you get the
Boys
feeling it
TV
has
show.
Oh really?
And he was part of
I love The Boys.
Supernatural.
The Boys is amazing.
I'm gonna take a.
I actually own every one of the
Shot
famous
at-
comic books
Okay.
of The Boys. I
It's still
own
kind of. I'm
every one of
hoping
them.
it's kind of groggy. Groggy. It's just waking up. So.
Yep.
Is it?
Hitting it is not difficult. At
Nice.
first, but then she didn't cook.
18.
18. 18 is easy.
looks big.
Oh, it's big. 29.
Was that like enough that it?
It's taking
It's-
notice of you.
it's-
You hit it, and you feel like its skin is quite thick. Like all the barbs that it digs through the ground with are quite thick. But you're able, when you slash, you cut through one of those, and
Okay.
so your consequent swing doesn't feel the effects of any kind of damage reduction. What was it? This. Just because it's hard. Oh, sorry, my bad. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of the wrong creature. No AC. So, okay, the taxi. First thing it tries to do is wrap around. Oh no, it's gonna bite towards you first. Bites towards you first. 14. So its massive head slams into the ground beside you. But you can see its body rearing up and starting to spiral around, like around the area where you are. I'll allow you to burn your reaction. Make a dexterity saving throw. You're able to get back. You can move half your speed. You can get back and out of there, and avoid that it's going to coil you up. You recognize it's going for like to coil you up and grab. Okay. Like 10 feet in any direction. Right? And then you see one of these creatures, Thelonious. You see this creature drop down.
Yep.
And kind of back into the shadows and like be watching.
But I can see him still.
He can't see you.
But I
You're
see him.
29.
I'm very aware of him.
You're very aware of him.
Is it my turn?
Big guy's gone. This other guy is doing his thing. It's Everhard's turn.
Being so far down.
So
the
he's
road.
acted in his
Yeah.
turn. He's moved there and is observing.
That counts as him having.
An action.
We've decided this guy's the bad guy, yeah?
It's the giant thing.
It's a good chance.
Okay. Go here and cast Cloud of Daggers.
Very powerful. Level 2. Very strong for level 2. Continuous AoE effect. Good damage.
On him. On him.
Guy. Back. 44. Wrote it down
Anthony, saving throw of some kind.
here. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
I
throw.
believe so. Cloud of Daggers 44. I think it's a wisdom. Well, let me just double check. Not
And what's the
Dax or
duration
anything
on
like
it, too?
Or what?
What's the duration? Slashing.
No,
What's the
Cloud-
duration?
I don't think there is a saving.
Isn't it just when
Daggers.
No, just fill the air with spinning daggers.
Oh,
and
the
then
one
you
creature I said
yeah,
you choose a 44. Just say.
required. Just
And on the
cast
start of
go.
the turn.
So like in like the center of its thing that is about to crush and like squeeze the life out of the paladin with as you're doing this.
So the, huh? What?
I'm asking, how are you doing this?
Am I doing this? I'm
Are you just
Going-
putting it on him, or are you putting it where somewhere specifically?
location. Okay.
So put the
Describe to me what's happening to the
so
paladin right
the
now.
face of the worm slammed down to the ground beside the paladin,
Okay.
who then as a seasoned fighter, was able to utilize his resources to step back and avoid an attack as he saw the body rearing up to circle it, like any good constrictor will. And he was able to step out of the way of that. That's what you see.
Okay, so he stepped out of the way.
He stepped out of the way.
So he's
The
clear
snake
right now.
is in a circle around where he was standing.
So, on the one hand, if I put it closer, it makes it harder for him to get to you. On the other hand, if I put it there, it makes it hard for you to get to him.
The backside.
Makes more sense because then how are you going to attack him if there's a cloud of daggers? 44 plus 5?
44 plus 1.
Sorry, plus 1. 2. 3.
Above average. Above average.
Plus 1.
No, it was 9. Above average.
9 plus 1, 11.
Okay. Now it's Boomy's turn.
What we,
If my character were
Your
there, he
third
would
is
have
your
nodded his
below-
head in a movie.
I have
You-
higher dex than him though. We both rolled 9.
No, I
You
rolled
were-
a
Oh,
10.
you rolled a 10. Ah,
Yeah.
apologies.
Corner again.
You have enough space to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you only moved 10 feet.
30, right?
Yep.
No, it's 30. Okay, yeah. So I will move to here.
Away, okay? Like still staying 15 feet away from.
Same. Oh,
You don't have to. You don't have
am
to.
I? No,
I'm only
maybe-
asking. You put your piece where you want to put your piece.
I'll stop moving you. I didn't place him there. That I'm
That's
allowing him
15.
to move
That's
himself.
15 feet, right?
Between him and her now, no.
Okay, I can be here.
Yes, you
So I'm up on there.
Okay, so you're on the edge here.
And then I'll toll the dead. DC 16.
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt.
Yeah.
-2 with them. This was 15 total. It was 17. I got -2.
Okay, so 16.
Okay.
Can you take what? 2d12?
1 and a 9, so 10.
2d12, right?
That's one, right?
Yeah.
So 11. Okay.
What's the plus 1 from?
I have a focus.
Ah.
And then I lay down in the crater.
Get some cover. Just drop prone. Right? Do you drop prone? Is that
No.
is that the actual terminology we want to use?
I do not drop.
Oh, yeah, actually,
thank
drop
you,
prone.
thank you. So did you
Oh, I found it. No.
Oh, it's here. Yes,
Where'd you find it? Where'd you find it?
So
Is that better?
Chris, so Chris.
Oh.
In the map.
Awesome.
Like a
So
surgeon
until-
loses their
yeah,
tools inside the.
So until That's we killer. ventured down here,
That's
we would
it.
never
Soon you'll
have
find
found
that
out.
extra D4 that you
That's
lost.
the real reason.
I lost
we
the
need
D4.
that.
No,
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Back in here somewhere.
All right,
Yeah.
that's all I can do.
The treasure.
Okay,
The
so
dungeon.
now Phelon, it's your turn.
I
Neither the worm.
Sometimes the
am
plan
I
is
able
lose
to
the thought
bonus
process.
action like toss a rock or something to try to gain this guy's attention that way?
You can use a bonus action.
I want to try to lure him away from me. Will that break my stealth?
If you're not attacking and throwing it nowhere near you, no.
I'm throwing it that way to try to completely just get him to run away from me that way, so that I can focus my
Throwing it
thoughts
back
on
in
this.
toward the light.
I want to throw it past the. I want to throw it as
Yeah,
far
yeah,
as
yeah.
I can that way to get him to
Okay.
run there.
As a bonus action, yes.
Cool.
You toss.
I would then like to try to shoot.
You toss a rock.
I have. I would kind of come to like there.
Okay, so just the mechanic of action as you step forward into the way until his turn, he can't move. soon as you step forward into the wave, you see.
You will see me.
He will see you because when you attack, you break your.
I'll break my
Stealth.
stealth after I attack, but I still get my stealth. Like I still get sneak attack.
Because you're attacking from hidden.
Yes.
But you
But it'll break my
blown
stealth.
your bonus
Oh,
action
it'll
to get your
blow
stealth.
that from this guy as well.
Yes, he hasn't.
Oh.
On his next turn, you'll have moved out.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, that was just a
Totally
waste,
fine.
A waste then.
It's all right. You're throwing a rock, and your bonus action as well.
Classic.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna shoot.
Back to new guy
I'm gonna
stats.
shoot this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him because I think it's
Draw
probably
him
the
out.
smart
Draw
thing
him
to
out
do.
towards me. Then this whole thing won't have been in vain.
So
This
from
is the guy
hidden,
you're
you're
looking
gonna
for all along.
you
Yeah,
throw
I
it,
see
you
an enemy
distract
spell
it,
drop.
you turn and shoot that guy.
Sure.
So roll your attack with advantage on that. It doesn't see.
17 plus 4 plus.
Okay. Those guys' AC is 14.
Okay, so I'm attacking him.
Yep.
In that case, I roll what?
5d,
4 or is it 5?
3d6 plus 1d6, 46. Then you can reroll
Wow.
it.
Uh, 13 plus 4,
No.
17.
Not for your
Oh,
dex.
no,
because
not-
it's- Yeah. 13. Okay. And you still have movement.
You try and make way for my guy to get through there. If I need to.
You've moved like 10 feet. You still have 20 feet of movement.
If you're able
Yes, your
to,
bonus action to act.
No, he's bonus
I
action.
use
to
my
throw a
bonus
rock.
action to
Oh,
throw
you're
a rock.
yeah.
just somehow where I wouldn't have to get within 15 feet of you.
Can you pass me 2 of those so I can? And you want to try to come through here?
If possible. I mean, if I could. So you exiting and going to the left would work really well.
Coming out this way?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. I don't want to go next to that thing. It knows I'm there. I'm gonna come back.
That's too far because you moved 10 feet away. 4 more squares.
Well, I'm kind of boned, aren't I?
It's all right. It's all right. I'll just go through the bad guy first.
Well, I'm gonna.
I just
gonna
won't go that
stay
far up,
right
it's
in
fine.
That spot,
Well,
but
you
I'm
can
gonna-
stick it.
I don't think there's
It's
really much
looking
I
at
can
it's
do.
looking at the paladin. You could probably take a step.
This guy is still looking that way because he's distracted.
Yeah.
You could take a couple steps forward and still.
Well, I guess
Okay.
yeah. This guy seen me now?
No,
No.
He's attacked the paladin. His face is buried in his coils.
So if I'm here, then I can still only go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You get the impression that this is the thing that has one of the things that
That
has
is-
been burrowing through the tunnel.
Yeah. So I could only get to there, but it's not. That's not a good idea.
You're welcome to.
You can take a couple steps forward.
Yeah.
You, if you only take
Go for
3, don't forget my guy can't get that far anywhere.
I'm gonna go. Well, I
And
can
then you're
see
should
him.
be okay.
Well, we'll see what that baddie does too, right?
Garden War.
All right, so I'll advance through there, and so do I notice that guy's there since he's been like
He
probably
shot
howled
and
or
he
something?
he heard a rock skitter on the ground, saw and then heard an arrow sink into his side and it like gurgle and spit.
So all right,
You
so I
know
know
he's
that this
there.
guy's there.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm just gonna try and run towards him, and just try and get him caught into my thing and make an attack on him.
As he's 60 feet from you, which is
Oh,
12
he's over.
12 squares. We hit 11. Shall we call it?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
this
like-
round.
yeah,
At the start at the end of this round,
Yeah.
which is the end of.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's only 8 away.
So you're good.
Get him.
You can charge in. Instantly.
keeper of the final gate.
You need to keep him alive. Smash him to bits.
I am
but
going
don't
to
kill
use the
him.
mace to represent his attacks and stuff like that. By the way,
That's the
I
way
like
he's
it
facing.
coming.
It's pointing where he's.
I
Look
was,
at his
I was
knees,
always
go
crazy.
for
I
the
like
knees.
it coming center of mass, but I think that just aesthetically, that model is just too
pointing
it's
a direction.
demanding to point in that direction. So I'm announcing that. Right?
Okay.
So I get in there. So he'll take it was 16 damage is what he was taking, right?
No, you
sorry,
roll again
8,
because
16,
you roll for it. It's not the same damage every time. You roll
I
for
thought it was
it.
the same damage every time.
Oh no! It's
No,
different.
because
Whole different
For
thing.
that, this is the new.
As you
combat.
concentrate on it,
Oh,
you
for
roll
the
again.
okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
As we enter the next combat, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I was getting tired of that nice
No.
high roll that was doing so much damage. 3d8.
3d8.
And
So for the record, folks, after Carl's damage,
6, 10, 11.
and you can still make your
And then the actual attack. 11 on the dice plus 7, 18.
Nice.
All right, so it's gonna be, and it's gonna be the green flame blade that burst out of it as it hit it. The spell green flame blade. So it's an additional 1d8. So it's actually 2d8 damage plus strength mod plus 1. So 2d8 plus 3, 2d8 plus 4, 6, 7 plus 4, 10 damage. 10. Okay.
bloody.
7 plus 4.
And then I'll use
Sorry,
my
11.
and then I'll use my bonus action to make a shield bash on him.
Okay.
So I'll make my attack roll on it.
No proficiency.
Yep,
no
6
nothing.
on it. 6. So I missed with the shield bash.
Do it before it's like.
Yep.
As well.
Was what we said was allowed. So I mean, I'm gonna do it.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Instead, but if you use your action, if you use your bonus action
Yep.
to do the thing,
I
you
get
get all
it.
your bonuses and all your damage.
It's all true. It's all true. It just I didn't have to use one of my things to do that, so that's why I wanted to do
But
that
you
instead.
never know. There's a
Yeah.
time where that's the right thing to do. 'Cause
So,
the shield
yeah, I
bash
think
can
right
knock,
now it
can
is.
knock
I think
someone
right now it is.
prone.
I just don't. Why would I waste something good with my bonus action that I only have a limited number of times a day on that chum
Yeah,
when I can just add the bonus shield
But
bash?
cannot the
Yeah.
shield
So
bash
again,
knock someone down?
start
too?
next game. Start
Oh,
next
oh,
game.
Okay, so usually it's just like one.
You're just kind of laughing.
Top of the order. I'm trying to
see
get.
That's not impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some more tables, and I'd like to
I forgot to ask you about
impose
that.
a new rule. So, at the end of the game, well, because I'll have 2 racks for tables. When they come in, grab your table, and then just put it back. That way it's just us.
Much like the
And then everyone, because that way we'll keep. We're not going to have tabletop space once it gets done.
much like a glass and stuff.
Pardon?
I'm gonna take this upstairs.
Put them on the edge of the table.
Oh, sir. If I can get a nice shot of this, then I'll use that as my like main screenshot, right? For the group cover.
I'll say this, Carl. Give me a medicine check.
A medicine check? Oh, I actually have proficiency in medicine and it's wisdom, so I get to add all that stuff. All right, medicine. Oh, please tell me I wasn't wrong. Yeah, medicine, wisdom. So it's +4 plus my proficiency is 7. And what does expertise do to it when you got the little the
Double your
darkened circle?
proficiency.
You double your proficiency.
Oh yeah, 6. So it's a +10 on that one. 20 total.
These things could potentially have been a rib cage of some much larger creature.
Love
And
it.
you get the sense that something has been collecting remnants of this old creature that's long since been dead. That's what we'll call it. With all that knowledge. The knowledge.
For us to think about until next time. Take a look here and want to get a good shot for us to line things up with that has everyone in it.
Next game, I probably will have it.
I'm gonna pretend like you guys moved out a
Google
little
what?
bit like
Have
that,
it all
just so
down.
we can see him in the picture. Yeah, be able to see everyone. Got everyone in there? I'm just gonna move the paladin out slightly just for the picture.
Up a little bit so I can kind of like title it.
Cool. The rose thing. All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time. Good to rose.
Thanks, gents.